to our game of old school Dungeons and Dragons. And we have a very large crew today, right? 8 of you have joined the party, so we should have a fairly good chance at surviving any dangerous risk as long as we can work together, right? The last group just yesterday set out from the village of WYLDPORT to dig a hole near the Forsaken Cyst, just outside of the cave entrance. I think a couple of those members actually got arrested yesterday upon their return to WYLDPORT. Reason for it, they committed a few crimes, or a crime, in WYLDPORT a few days ago, and now they're paying the consequences after one of their crew members turned them in, which was actually one of the crew members in our group right now. So if you guys are still open to working with him, or if you're not, we can discuss it further. But yeah, one of those members, it was TARMAK, I think, has reportedly sent 2 of our outlaws back to jail. So in our team, we've got a few surviving crew members. We've got Tarmac the thief, right? A somewhat lawful thief, though, right? He turned in outlaws. Right? He's an adventuring thief, so he steals from monsters, not from society. And then we've got another old crew member, is NIKOLAI the fighter. He's survived a few battles here and there, I think, or at least one battle. We've got a bunch of new characters. We have another 2 returning characters. I think GRAPE the dwarf and BABATUNDE the thief. They've been on a few adventures, have made little to no progress. But yeah, and then the rest of you are brand new to the team. So we've got PICKE of House Pinecone, an old household. We got Foddur of the thief of Kinyo, and we've got Wilder the fighter of a new household, Azure. We've got Dario of House Brandon. And that's our team of 8. So your party has formed up their ranks in their party in the village of WYLDPORT. And if you're not sure where this place is, it's a small medieval farm village in, along the edge of the country here. It's very near to the coast here. It's right here on the map. Oh, let me change the screen. So here's WYLDPORT on the map, in the western region of the map, and it's surrounded by a few hamlets along the beach that bring in a lot of fish and trade, and back to the hub of WYLDPORT, the village, right? WYLDPORT mainly gets by through fishing, trading, and a bit of farming here and there. But yeah, for today's adventure, what brought you together, of course, was promise of gold and glory and such. And your team has heard that things have been going even worse in the region of WYLDPORT. There are outlaws to the east. There are monsters appearing to the south. Strange sightings in a cave northwest of here during low tide. And now, there are even reportedly some undead presence noticed by some of the locals in the northern regions, right? Coming out from the woods, right? So some people that have to go out and collect wood for the village have been noticing or seeing things, right? They think that evil is spawning in the woods again, right? So all of this chaos is getting worse and worse, and local authorities have had a hard time dealing with it. Adventurers have been doing a terrible job at assisting, right, with the situation. So your team might do a little better. We'll see, right? Your team has actually been asked recently by the local authorities of WYLDPORT to investigate undead sightings along the north, and search and destroy any possible undead threats out there, right? The locals have claimed that they're seeing things out there, right, as they collect wood. And if wood is not supplied to WYLDPORT, that's going to be very bad, right? Wood is very important. It's a fuel source for heat, cooking food. It's really important to have, right? And right now WYLDPORT mainly gains their wood locally. They send people out to get wood from the forest north and south of here, and of course they import wood from Bogbur sometimes, but mainly from local woodsmen living in the northern region. They would set out and collect wood for WYLDPORT, right, and then send it south into the village, right? Same with Stavros. Stavros' wood supply, though, is more expensive because it goes toward the keep, whereas WYLDPORT's wood comes from the forest north of here mainly. Bogbur buys most of their wood, or gathers most of their wood from the mountains, right? If you're not sure where Bogbur's been getting their wood, it's another village near here. But yeah, that's your situation. Yesterday, your team last night was approached by, of course, the village watch. They came to your camp. You guys are a band of adventurers who have formed up. Adventurers are brave men and women who have kind of volunteered or have decided to take on a dangerous job, right? Volunteered to take on a dangerous job for good pay. So you're just locals around Wildport that formed a team of monster/treasure hunters. And today, you might be going undead hunting, right? They've been seeing strange sightings of evil in the forest, and they don't want that to grow any larger. We know that the woods, if undead are here, we already have so many problems. So they think that if you can squash this before it grows any worse, that would be very beneficial, right? The bounty that's been placed on the undead, they believe that the bones of various peoples that lived out in those woods many years ago are being possessed by evil spirits and are marching south on Wildport, right? For every skull of the ancient dead you bring back, they'll pay you 10 coppers. That's how big of a payday it's going to be. 10 coppers is a lot of pay, by the way. That's 10 adventures, basically, or 10 days pay, right? So it's a pretty good bounty. Some of the crew here only make a progress rate of 1 copper a day, right, per game. So 3 hours of gaming just to make a single copper. If you can go out and kill a single undead, you'll get 10 coppers for it, right? Pretty good pay. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to set out against the undead or something else?
Okay, let's do that instead.
Yeah,
10 coppers?
Yeah, all we can do is find a small group, pick off a few. Dude, if we get 2, that's 20 coppers. We're strapped. We're
Dude,
strapped.
there's so many of
Let's
us. If
go.
we actually try to gank them, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. I agree with that.
Everybody else is in
We got a
agreement.
spear, we got plenty melee, we got shields, right?
13 strength. Like, let's go.
Right
Let's
now,
go.
I'm just like pretty heavy right now though, so I'm
It's
gonna
okay. So you can
backpack
stand
full of
back.
food at the
Yeah,
camp.
you're the food boy. You're the food cart. It's fine.
All right, so it was the village north or the hamlet north of Wildport that reported seeing undead, right, in the woods when they were going out to collect wood. So some people living in the hamlet north of Wildport, they went north into the woods to collect wood, and they saw some spirits out there, or they were starting to see things and hear things, right? So they reported this strange event to local authorities. Now they've hired your team on to go deal with it, right? Okay, so in that case, before we agree to this, any objections, questions, or concerns? Otherwise, we'll just kind of as a group collectively begin marching north.
I have one quick question.
Sure. Yeah.
If I pay $2 on the Cash App for the support game, can I re-roll my HP and then also re-roll Kingo's stats?
Are you sure? I don't know if that's going to be worth it. Maybe you should see if you can survive this adventure before you
All
do
right,
that.
let's see. We'll see.
This
Okay.
is a fresh
Just wanted
character. I
make
don't
sure,
want to
but-
have you waste your money on a
No worries.
freebie. You know.
Well, I wanna get HP, but I also don't want him to be a dumb retard lackey.
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave my backpack at camp.
I appreciate the offer.
I'll
but
donate a quarter to this cause.
I just want to advise you, yeah, that it might not be worth it. So you should
Yeah.
see, if you can progress
We'll
first,
see, we'll see.
freely, and then maybe if you want to invest more, you can. It just wouldn't be a good investment, I think, yet. This is a brand new character you rolled up.
Fine, I won't give you money then.
Yeah.
Don't
Sorry.
worry about it.
All right. Let's see. So, marching north, right? The hamlet is about half a mile out from Wildport, and then the
Right.
woods are about 1 mile out, maybe. What's up? You have a
Can I get
question?
verbal confirmation that I left my backpack at the camp. It's so heavy.
I did not hear you declare that action ever. So you didn't. You want to do that?
Yeah, before we leave.
Okay.
I just kept getting talked over, by Brandon here. Shut up, Brandon. I'm trying to do my turns.
Okay. So you're leaving your. Are you sure you want to leave your backpack behind?
Yeah, it's full of food. I can't put anything in it. And we
Well,
already ate, so.
A backpack has 80 pounds of storage. Your food only takes up 20. Oh wait, no, you have a knapsack.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we had 20 pounds.
Yeah, no, I have my
But-
backpack.
I meant my knapsack, sorry.
Well, let's
Okay.
throw it all
Like,
into his.
Yeah, that's what I said. Couldn't we throw like some of the food into my backpack and I can carry some of it?
We don't need it though, it's just food. Probably better at camp.
Okay, but snack time.
Well, you can have,
Well,
yeah,
your
sure.
team might need
Yeah,
lunch later,
he's
so-
Let me
got a
bring
point.
let me bring 8 pounds, okay? Enough for
Fine.
all of us in case we
Sure.
stay a day or something.
Okay.
All right.
I
By,
give him
by
8
the way,
pounds.
if you leave it at camp, this camp is a temporary camp, so it won't be stored here permanently. It could someone could take it, right? Other NPCs might take it. Animals could take it. It's not
Yeah,
properly
that's the
stored.
other thing.
So you want to just keep it on your team? That will ensure
No, just
permanent.
give it all of it then. Because
Give 'em all the food?
Just
If
try
he's
and
got the
disperse
50,
it
if he's
throughout.
got the 50 pound, if he's got the space, just give it to him. Yeah.
Yeah, just give it to me. Come on.
Okay, cool.
Just give me half, you carry half, we're chilling.
He rolled a
Sure,
god roll,
doesn't
so
matter.
he can carry it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's
Sure,
not make this
yeah.
any more
You want-
difficult
you
than it
only
has to
want
be.
half?
All right, we're discussing something that's very mundane right now. So, is he giving
Yeah,
you
I know.
all the food, or is he giving you 10 of it? So I heard in the beginning he was giving all. Now we're switching to half. Or
Yes, half.
okay,
Half.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry about that.
all right. This is for the character. He passed it off to. Was it Dario? Or was it
No,
Picky?
Picky.
Okay, Picky received
Picky.
10 rations.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so yeah, your party. Any other questions or concerns before we set out? We're still in the village, sorting out our gear, right? Passing rations around. Very well. So, if there are no
Yep, I think we're
objections,
good.
no questions, concerns, we can begin traveling north. All right, you're now leaving the village of WYLDPORT. You're marching past the farms, into the fields, and toward the forest. It's about a mile's travel north into the woods, unless you want to stop by the hamlet, or are you just venturing straight north into the woods where the undead resided?
To the undead, right?
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
You were
Those-
told
those
that
are
the
the,
undead are in the woods. Do you want to go into the woods, or do you want to stop by the hamlet where this undead presence was kind of reported, or do you want to go somewhere else?
Let me just confirm. It was so for the 10 coppers, it was one undead skull, right?
Yes, one skull marked with undeath
Yeah.
was 10 coppers.
Yeah, guys. So we're going there, right?
So into the woods then,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
So in
we're-
that case,
the woods.
I will need one of you to
I
roll a
need you guys to
6-sider for
confirm.
direction, right? To prevent the loss of direction. So one of you will roll a d6, and then someone else in the team will roll a
I'll-
6-sider
I'll
and an
roll.
8-sider for chances of wilderness encounters, wandering monsters.
I'll roll the d6.
And then lastly, I'll need
4.
one more person to roll a 6-sider for a chance encounter with the undead during your travels into the woods. Okay, so 3 rolls need to
Can
be
you roll
made.
that?
Okay, sure.
Can you roll that for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Undead were not encountered during your travel or entering into the woods. Navigator, what did you score?
4.
No, we
4.
wanted to run it.
Navigation is going well, right? You don't seem to get lost. You see exactly what you thought you would see during your travels, which was grass and then forest up ahead. All right, and then for our wandering monster encounter, did we score 2 1s? The chances are super slim, but there was a chance. Okay, I'm assuming you did not. So, safe travels north, with few risk involved. You reach the woods, and you're now in the woods looking for any signs of the undead. You were told that there were undead out here. You don't see any at this time. Is there anything you want to try to do to help you find the undead? Do you want to wait them out? Do you want to just kind of go in circles through the woods? Do you want to venture in different areas of the woods?
I just wanna start shouting.
Lure them out,
Start
shouting.
Yeah. Lure him out.
Drifted.
All right, so we'll go down the list, and if any of you want to object to someone's action, you can use your own character to contest them, right? So,
I want to object, but just a little bit.
or
I just
before we
wanna
even
tell
take
them not to
action, do
go
you guys
forward.
want to enter an open discussion upon arrival? You guys want to talk freely before we decide what we'll do as a team or as
Yeah,
individuals?
like 1 minute discussion.
All right. Yep. So you all, and at any point, if any of you want to take action, because you don't have to sit here and just listen to people yap, right? If any of you, the reason why we have open discussions to let you guys freely discuss openings to save time to some extent, but then some players don't want to just sit there and watch this conversation go on for the next 10 minutes in real life. So, speak up if you want to change your action, but at this point, you all basically at default declare that you want to talk. So now you guys can openly discuss.
All right, so how are we gonna lure them out? Like scream, right?
Yeah, that's my idea. Is
Okay.
just make noise.
If
Okay.
someone had to-
Um, Is there any concern about luring maybe too many out, screaming too loud? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, if you guys want to surprise them, we can just half our speed so that we can't be surprised.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, we can have our speed so we don't get surprised.
And then just
yeah, I'm
whistle,
fine.
and then just whistle. How's that?
Yeah, there we go. That's fine.
Alright,
I think that'll.
So these things come out at midday, not just night.
At midday, not just
Um,
me.
Okay.
Okay. Huh.
were you asking or were you telling?
Question, because I thought those guys only come at night. Anyway,
Oh,
so we're going to form a line. How far from each other?
3 feet apart.
yeah, 3 feet. We're gonna stay really close.
And I'm whistling.
Yeah,
Sound
I'll
good?
whistle too. Yeah.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Yep.
Okay.
Alright,
All right, we're done.
All right,
we're good.
we'll go down the list, and everyone will have a turn to choose what their character does in particular during this first turn out in the woods. So we're now standing in the woods. That is the situation, and now you're all describing to me your action, of course. So starting with fodder, when you reach the woods, what do you want to do?
Can you?
Oh, me? Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot my name's Fodder. Yeah, I want to start heading there, and I guess I'll go first.
Heading where? There, you're in the woods already. You want to go deeper?
right.
Is that what you mean?
Oh, I guess I'll go in a circle.
All right.
What? No.
Yeah, well, why not? I mean, it's the same chance of encounters, and we're closer to the forest.
So if you're going in a circle, which direction you want to start moving first? You want to move like kind of east or west? How big of a circle will it be too? Right.
I guess.
I guess how far do you want to go, like east or northeast, before you turn like maybe north or south or something like that? Does that make sense? So what direction are you moving first?
I don't know what direction we're supposed to be going. I thought we were already. I thought we were heading towards the forest still, but yeah.
You are standing
we're
in the
forest, we're
entrance
just
of the
heading forward.
forest. You're at
Just
the
heading
forest.
forward.
You're at the tree line. Moving forward, north, forward,
heading
march. All right, very well.
Into the
Wilder,
forest.
it's your turn. So as fodder is moving north into the woods, do you want to begin yelling or something else?
No, I just stay ready, looking out for any monsters that show up.
Sure.
I walk with them.
You're following him?
Yes.
Okay. You two are moving north into the woods, and you're keeping your eyes open for any monsters. Babatunde, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna half my speed, take my bow out. Beware for ambushes.
Okay, and you'll follow them too at half speed.
Yeah.
Is it alright if they start to, of course, gain some distance on you then? Because if you're moving half speed, you will.
Well, I was under the impression that we're all moving half speed.
They're not. They're marching. Standard
Okay,
rate.
then I'm gonna stay with the nah, I'm just gonna follow them half speed then, yeah.
Okay, you'll be left behind in a short time. PK. So your character is thinking about yelling. You were in the open discussion earlier, right? You want to yell from where we're at? We're in the tree line. We just entered the woods. Or PK? AFK? Pinecone? Alright. Nikolai,
Yeah,
what's your move?
I mean, follow along. Keep an
Sounds
eye
good.
out for any undead, other.
The party's
hello?
starting to split up. Hello, Pinecone. We'll come back to you.
Oh, my bad. I'll follow along with Father then.
Fodder?
I
Okay.
take his word and I know his legacy, so.
Alright, yeah, they are just marching straight north into the woods. Back to PK. Sounds like Pinecone's back. Maybe there was a connection issue. What's your move?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was going through some low bars right there, but
No worries.
no, I wanted to say I'm gonna yell at the group to slow down to half speed and just like be cautious, and then I'm gonna pull out my dagger and follow everybody north at
Okay.
half speed.
Yep, with Babatunde. Sounds good. And then as that's happening, back to Grape. What is your move?
I'm gonna move through the trees and bushes.
Which direction? And at what speed? Sounds like half
I'm gonna
speed.
follow the crew. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the crew, but I'm gonna say like hit them to ambush the skeletons, guys.
Okay, so instead of straight north, you're kind of zigzagging, right? Because you're moving tree to tree. So that will already half your speed. So if you crouch and do that, you'll be at quarter speed, right? These guys are moving straight north, but they're at crouch speed. These guys are moving straight north, but they're at normal speed. If you zigzag your movement, going tree to tree and crouch speed, you'll move at 25%. Does that
I
make
would
sense?
just zigzag then.
Zigzag, no crouch. So you'll keep it with these two then,
Yeah.
right? You're at their speed. Okay. And then Dario, your move. Were you gonna yell?
I'm gonna follow fodder, and I'm gonna slow at half pace, and I'm going to whistle.
Okay. So as you move half speed, following fodder's direction, which fodder was headed north, but at full speed, right? So you're kind of with BABATUNDE, PICKE,
Yeah, I feel
and
like
GRAPE.
I'll drop down with Tulio, or
Yeah,
sorry,
you're
Ba-
going to be whistling from
Babatunde.
their position as you move. And then Tarmac, here last but not least, are you gonna stick with the half speed crew, or are you gonna move faster, or what's your move?
Okay, rear guard, half speed, and I'm yelling the front guys to move a bit slower, or they're going to get into your nose where you don't notice them.
All right, sounds good. So we had some conflicting interests, and some of you are trying to resolve it and reunite the team. We're going to the second turn of action, right? So in the second turn, beginning first turn, Fodder, Wilder, and NIKOLAI began just standard marching north into the woods. You hear responses, or it's a contestment from the rear. These guys are slowing down. It sounds like they want you to slow down too. So does your group slow down, or do you guys want to continue your standard rate of movement, moving north, kind of scouting ahead?
I slow down.
Wilder will slow down, okay, to their rate. And then NIKOLAI and Fodder, do you want to keep pushing forward anyway at the same rate?
I'll halt for a second and then slow down.
Okay.
Just to
I
let
agree with
people
that.
know.
All right, you both agree with that, so you guys just kind of wait for them to catch up, and then you're all together again. And as you are moving slowly throughout the woods, or tree to tree, or whatever it might be, we also are making some noise. Your crew is calling out to each other. We are whistling. We are making noise, right? Bits of noise. Our voices are echoing throughout the woods, perhaps, right? So we've made ourselves known. We are together still, and we are moving north, it sounds like. Right, so your party's moving north through the woods, right, toward the heart of the woods. How far or for how long do you want to move north? Half a mile, half an hour? Is there a set destination?
Let's go half an hour. Half an hour.
Because right
You guys
now,
think that's okay?
Yeah.
Just keep marching until we
Counter undead.
increase our chances of seeing something.
Sure. Yeah.
I think we do like 15 minutes north, 15 minutes east, and then like, I don't know, something like that, like zigzag.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we have
let's
some
do that.
contested ideas, and then we came to an agreement.
Zigzag.
Okay.
Yep.
Zigzagging. All right, so
That's the-
north and then east and north and the east again, or something like that.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
Okay, people look forward. I'm knocking backward. Those on the sides look sidewards.
All right,
Yep. We're
Did you
all
guys
we're
wanna-
all alert.
go ahead. All right. So you do have a lot of people in your team right now. The default movement, right, is just kind of a line formation. Do you guys want to spread your team out in a different kind of marching formation? Like, do you want to be a skein,
Yeah.
columns,
I'll step out.
line,
I think we should do a B.
skein? So yeah, inverse skein.
Like a little formation. I'll step out like 3 feet to the left or something like that. Just so on. Everybody's like within 3 feet of each other, but like panned out.
Yep. In that B formation that he has right now. Yeah. Just kind of
All right.
going through like
Scan.
that. So we have maximum. We have no blind spots.
All right, sounds good.
Yes, yeah.
So your party's moving in a skein formation, spread out about 3 feet apart or a yard apart, right? So you're all still pretty close to each other, moving throughout the woods here, looking for any signs of the undead. 15 minutes of marching through the woods. Your rate of travel is, I think, medium footmen. There are some of your crew members that are carrying quite a bit of gear. So that's 2 miles an hour rate. In the woods, you're moving at 33% slower. So in that case, you're moving 1.5 miles throughout the woods per hour. So if you're just marching for 15 minutes, roughly 20 minutes, that is going to be 0.5 miles north of progress, right? Well, about maybe 10 or so minutes later, not even the full 20, about a quarter mile out, you actually come across something up ahead, right? So your party doesn't see any signs of undead, but you see a structure up ahead, right?
Oh,
It looks like yeah, so you see a structure up ahead. It appears to be a small stone crumbled tower, like a watchtower. You come across a stone tower up ahead.
It's got the most HP. Somebody go in there.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna, okay. Is that our, like, turns? Are we doing turns right now?
Alright, so now that is encountered, upon encountering the tower, it'll be up to the point man or the caller of the team to organize this. So who's in the front? Who's leading the team?
It's up to you guys.
I'll take it because I have the most HP, right?
Okay, so PK, you're in the very
five.
front. And if you want, you can open up a discussion. You can have everyone do as they want, or you can lead them. So you can declare what the
You
party
guys
will
want to
do.
do a quick 1 minute?
Okay, you guys want to
Yeah,
stop for a
quick 1 minute.
discussion? So you'll kind of halt the
Alright.
formation. You'll kind of squeeze in and kind of start to whisper and discuss the situation. Go ahead.
Yes.
Alright, I think we should send you in Pinecone because you have the most HP and the
Agreed.
most weaponry, and then we'll flank you from the back and come in. Just make sure everything's good.
Yep.
And
Alright,
we'll have at least 2 people outside guarding, just to make sure that things are good.
okay.
Preferably Kingyo and whoever has the other lowest, like, constitution.
So I'm gonna ask DM right here. Can I dual wield my dagger and my 10-foot pole, or is my 10-foot pole two-hand equipment?
It's one or two hands. Two hands, you have more control.
One
One
or
hand.
two?
It's one or two. It's either.
Okay, so just alright. At first, I'm just gonna pull out my dagger and just take point. And who's gonna follow in behind me? Let's figure that out.
I'll follow in behind you with my spear.
Okay, perfect. And then do we have any shields in our group?
Nope.
No? Okay. So let him and I get ahead a little bit. We're gonna take about a 10-foot gap, and then once we get to about 10 feet, y'all are just gonna like follow us. We're all still gonna go have speed towards the watchtower, and we're gonna be very cautious. All right. You guys in the back, you guys gotta be looking up and down the tower, around our surroundings, and we're just gonna focus on getting to the door. All right.
Yep.
All right. So who was going with
That's how-
PK up there at the front?
Any disagreements?
Was it?
So it's gonna be me at the front. Yep. And then who's behind me?
Dario is behind you about 5 to 10 feet.
Yep.
And then the rest just follow up. And a skein
Yeah,
still.
rest just follow up with yeah.
Okay, sure.
I have my spear equipped, everything obviously ready to go.
Any
I have
objections,
my
questions, or
dagger equipped.
concerns?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a torch into the entrance, like.
We're
see
not
them.
quite there. You've just seen it from a distance. So do you want to throw it once you get close enough?
Actually, we're all still near each other. Can you hand me a torch, because I still have an open hand. And
I'll
I'll light
take it.
I'll light it from the back.
Yeah, I'll light one torch. I'll give it to
Dario?
Brandon, I guess. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. I'm not gonna throw one in then. I'm just
Should
gonna
I
give
get a
it-
torch?
No, I'm
Okay,
gonna
are
light
you
it
gonna
from the
throw
back.
it up?
I'm just gonna light it from the back.
Okay,
And then once we get in there, if we need more light, I'll throw it up.
okay, alright, sounds good.
All right. Yep. So Brandon, or
Alright, I think we're ready.
Dario, you took a torch from. What was it
Tulio.
Tulio's character? Oh, yeah. Babatunde? All right. Babatunde, you're down
Just
to
gonna
4
Baba.
torches. One torch lit, carried by Dario. Dario, you have equipped one torch and your spear. Your
Just
wooden
want to turn
spear.
around real quick and say thank you, Babatunde.
No worries.
All right. So PK is leading the way. The rest of you are following the skein formation. Dario's right behind PK, right? Spear ready over beside him, right? And you're making your first approach toward the tower. It looks like there's nothing really around it. The tower is on a deforested hill, so on a hill that has no trees, right? It overlooks this part of the woods, right? So you were moving through the woods and you saw something, the corner of your eye, where the woods became cleared of any trees, and on a grassy hill with just briars and thickets and such moving up the hill, there was indeed a stone tower up there. Right? It's a dark, cloudy spring day in April, and you're making your way toward the tower. The tower is roughly kind of like just not too far northeast of your current position, so you're moving northeast toward it. And you're in your first approach, you just see that there's just a bunch of rotted, dead briars and thickets on the hill, right? That's it. So that all they do is kind of slow your movement, right? As you kind of make your way through them. Is that fine? Are you trying to get up into the tower?
Yeah, how tall is the tower, by the way, if I can ask that?
Yeah, sure. It's 40 feet.
Okay. It's up to you, Pinecone, or Peaky.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess, let the terrain reduce my speed and just be just as cautious. And I mean, I assume I can just talk to everybody else right quick. Should I keep progressing? Like, am I good to move
Yeah,
forward?
I agree. Keep progressing. Just tiptoe space. You know, tiptoe pace.
Yeah. Tiptoe speed, yeah, tiptoe.
Okay. Yeah. You're now progressing tiptoe rate. So at this rate, your team is kind of not crouched, but walking, but at a tiptoe walk. The whole team, right?
Yep.
So you're kind of like carefully stepping, slowly stepping, but not crouched, right? You're keeping your body high up above the ground, right? You're not low.
Yep.
You're just like carefully placing your feet, right? Through the briars and thickets,
Yep.
trying to squeeze through. All right. On your way up, something begins to happen. Everyone roll a six-sider as you make your way up this hill, right? This is a trap check.
Okay.
So now you're trying to feel some resistance, and you're
you,
trying to break free of something trying to entrap you, right? To cause you to not maybe move, right? So all of you roll a
Okay.
six-sider. I'll be rolling for PK since he can't roll,
Thank you.
unless you want your buddy Adam to roll for you on his awesome dice
No, I
tower.
trust your rolls, man. You got it. You got it.
No, he's got, trust his rolls, not mine.
All right, so
Okay, cool.
it's a 4. Everyone else needs to roll. If you don't roll, you fail.
I got a 5.
All right, cool.
2. Ah, shit.
And there's a 2 in 6 chance of
What?
failure. So if you roll a 1 or a 2, you failed. All right, that means you got trapped. So I need to see 8 rolls total. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And one person didn't roll. That one person that didn't roll is gonna fail. Let's see. Who didn't roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who hasn't rolled yet?
No, I rolled. Did you hear my?
Yeah, I
Share
see
my
yours.
roll?
You got a 5, right?
He said
Okay.
5.
1, 2, 3,
King,
4,
did you roll?
5. It was Kinyo.
I roll it? Oh yeah. Hi.
So yeah, Kinyo, you're the only one that didn't roll, so you got trapped as well.
Yep.
Yeah, because you weren't paying attention. All right. So you all are moving up the hill, and 3 of you guys were trapped. Some of you were just unlucky. Some of you were not paying attention. But as you moved up the hills, those briars and thickets snag on you, right? And cause you to not be able to move as you move up the hill, right? You either get caught on your clothes or something, right? If you don't wear clothes, you get your flesh ripped open, right? So, who was not wearing clothes in your team? Was it Fodder, right?
Yeah.
All right. You took
I'm fodder.
yeah. So as you're
With
moving
your
up,
1 HP and everything, oh god, you're dead.
one of these plants
I've
was
got
super
3
sharp
HP.
and snagged on you, and as you moved up, it ripped open a piece of your leg, right? You took 1d2 damage. Roll any die you want. Odds is 1, evens is 2. You took 2. All right.
Awesome.
So that ripped open your leg pretty bad. Then it got caught in your your ball sack, basically. All right.
Oh, my balls!
Snag your balls.
Is a testicle hanging out, or is it just like just ripped out?
Nah, it
Someone rub a ration on it.
it like snagged
No,
it
it's
for a
just-
moment
it
and just
fucking
like
exploded, dude.
it wasn't enough to cause him death or anything or any severe injury, but it definitely snagged and like sliced it open a little bit, right? Just like a skin tear, right? So he felt it snag and he immediately stopped from the amount of pain he was inflicted as he moved through the briar or the sharp thickets, right? Like a little thorn snagged on his balls, right? He was moving up, and
Fuck.
actually we're gonna outrule that. You have reps on your crotch. We're gonna do just your leg or something like that. So yeah, it got in his calf or something, right? He stepped forward, and then like as he stepped forward, it just ripped open his like calf, right? He got snagged on his leg and just
Okay.
cut it open. So because you have your wraps on your crotch, right? So you should be fine. But your leg has nothing on it, right? So yeah, so Fodder took a point of damage there, or 2 points actually. So it's a pretty bad cut or gash on his calf, right? As he was walking up, he like got caught inside of his leg and then tore open his leg, right? So blood starts like dripping down his leg as he ripped it open, right? A pretty deep snag on his leg, right? It's like a pretty thick thorn snagged him. Yeah. So as you're moving up the hill, some of you get snagged and slow down from the amount of movement. And if you have clothes, you should be fine. It just snags and tears at your clothes. The rest of you are able to push through without any issue, right? But yeah, after receiving some damage and ripping yourself free, those who got slowed down, you're able to just continue up right after, right? So all that happens for those who got trapped, you either took damage or your clothes have been torn. And by the way, if you took damage, your clothes possibly was torn too. But for sure, yeah, Fodder, you're fine. You only have wraps around your crotch, so you're good. Yeah. And then at some point, it might have almost pulled your wraps off your waist, so you have to retie them. Everyone else, though, most of you guys have no leg protection, but you have upper clothes protection. You're moving with bright thickets, so same thing, kind of like the guys who do have clothes on. Your legs are still exposed to all this, right? It's just that's why you still made a trap check. If you guys were wearing pants or something, and boots, you might have had zero issue moving through the briars and thickets. But everyone had a chance. The guys who failed, that do have tunics at the very least, or not tunics, sackcloths, you might take a single point of damage because technically your leg got caught and your legs don't have any protection. Okay, so that's gonna include the characters NIKOLAI and who else was it that failed? Wilder, right? Wilder failed. So this is subdual damage, by the way. If you drop to 0, it won't kill you. If you drop negative, it won't kill you. It can't kill you. It can only basically fuck you up.
I think I have 5 HP or something. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, so one of the briars snagged you and cut your leg open for 1 damage. So it was nothing for you. That's a very small cut in comparison to your character. Wilder, you took 1 damage, so it was kind of a decent gash on your leg as you're moving up, like on your ankle. Snagged your ankle, made a pretty deep
Balls.
cut on your ankle. So you're at 2 of 3 hits left, 66% health. Alright, but yeah, you guys finished getting through the briars and thickets eventually, and you're on top of the hill, and you've reached the tower. That was your first obstacle, right, that you guys moved through. You survived it. Okay? So, you made it to the top of the hill. You're at the tower, the base of the tower. Okay? The tower, the upper side, is kind of collapsed in. The tower's cracked and crumbled. There's vines growing on it. The entry of the tower, it's open, right? It looks like at some point it was choked up with rubble, but it looks like the rubble has been displaced, like it's been moved aside, right? So there's like rubble all over the base or at the entrance, just kind of like sitting outside the tower, sitting inside, right? But yeah, you can clearly tell the upper levels have maybe caved in on the on itself, right? You can still enter the tower though. Entry is clear. Looking inside from out here, even to get to the tower entrance, you have to climb a set of stairs to even get up to the entrance. It's at least a 10-foot height of stairs, spiraling around the tower before you can even get to the tower's entry door. All right, so do you guys want to ascend these stairs and make your way inside, or look inside it at least? It's a single file stair, by the way.
Okay, so are you inciting that like we're all grouped up at the front of at the bottom of the stairs at this point?
Yes, you're at the base of the tower.
Is it
At the start of the stairs.
okay? So yeah, if we're all grouped up, then we're just gonna go single file up the stairs, and I'm actually gonna pull out my 10-foot pole at this point and kind of just like poke the stairs as I go up. I'm still going like tiptoeing, you know, very careful for traffic.
Right.
Okay, it seems like those guys made it, and there weren't any hostiles trying to shoot them. We could continue. We could follow them, right?
You've been following them.
Nothing's happened so far, so I think we're chilling as of right now. I don't think I don't know. We'll see.
Remember, the group
That's
made a
right.
decision earlier
Sorry.
that they would move with them anyway. I don't know if you heard that or not. But if you objected to that, you were supposed to speak up, and I didn't hear you object. So you moved as a skein, following after the scouts who were slightly ahead, which were just
We
Dario.
had
and
our
PICKE.
formation on how we were gonna enter the tower, so I think we should stick with that.
All right.
I'm still going first, and then I forgot who's
Dario,
Yeah.
me is
Dario,
behind
Dario.
you with the torch
behind
and the
Yep.
pole out and the spear out. So we're ready to go.
By the way,
We're ready.
If anybody else wants to come in, like that's fine.
I'll go with you.
Oh, yeah, I'll go into.
time
We have a
wise,
group of 8, so we should have at least 4 going in, I think.
by the way, the torch was lit around 9 o'clock. Moving up the hill took you 10 minutes, so we're at 9:10. The torch goes out at 10 o'clock
PM or AM?
a.m. in the morning. It's a morning shift. All right. Unless you guys wanted to do this at night. Nighttime is more dangerous usually, but higher chances of encounters if you're trying to actually higher risk, higher reward, right? So if you go at night, there's more reward, more risk, of course. You're in day
Yes,
because you
yes.
guys are beginners, right? You don't want to go at night yet. Nighttime
Alright,
is
okay,
super dangerous.
quick 30 seconds for the team.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Before we go in.
We're gonna go in. We have freaking what's his face? Pikey at the freaking front. And then I'm
Okay.
behind him with the torch and the spear. He has his spear. And then I think we should take gold because he has 5 HP or 4 HP right now. So he's a heavy hitter and he comes in behind me to flank. And then I think we should leave Kingo out, fodder out, because he doesn't have enough to do anything. I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. But
You can carry a torch.
and then
Torch deals
we will,
damage.
we'll keep at least 4 people outside, and we'll bring 3
okay.
in.
Okay, so 3 go in, 4 stay outside at least. Okay, I'm fine with that.
But
one thing I-
ready to go in at any moment if we yell.
I did want to correct one thing. I don't have a spear, I just have a 10-foot pole. So
That's fine.
That's it.
That's totally fine. You can whack people or push them away.
Well, there's 8
It's
of you
fine.
total.
Yeah,
So what about where's the 8th guy gonna go? If you're taking Nikolai with you, right?
Stay back. I'll just.
I guess he's just gonna stay outside. Or
Who's your
I would
4th?
say
Or all 5 are
I
staying
would
out?
say
3
go
going
with
in.
us. No, I would say the 4th guy go up with us, but stay at the entrance.
Yeah, Tulio, can you do that part?
Yeah,
Just go
Babatunde
up and
will,
stay at the entrance-
come in,
at the
but
entrance?
stay at the entrance, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Alright.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. No worries.
Thank you.
Just confirm for those who haven't spoken yet. So Grape, Wilder, Fodder, Babatunde, and Tarmac. Are you guys all okay with the plan so far? Any objections, questions, or concerns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there? Am I waiting outside?
It sounds like you are. Do you want to wait
Yeah.
outside?
Is there anything like around, or is
You're
it
right.
just the top?
You're on a hill that's covered in briars and thickets. On the top of the hill, there's the tower.
And that's it.
Yep. And around the hill,
Can you,
beyond
like-
that is the
can you-
forest.
Can you like do some extra observing, like to see or I don't know, something like that?
Okay, I'll just play outside for now.
Sure. All right. So the initial team is just a 3-man team, and the rest of you are waiting outside. And 1 person on the top of the steps. So 4 people going up the steps. 1 will stay behind at the very entry, which is Babatunde. Yep. All right. The other 3 are making the way in. So PK, you're the first one to enter the tower. It's a crumbled stone ruin. The entrance of the tower is on the north side of it. And upon making entry through the entry door, right, you can see, of course,
Yes.
there is a stair. It starts directly to your right, which is to the west, and it spirals up the wall of the tower until you get to the next level, right? But the contents of the entry chamber, when you first make entry, basically all it is kind of this crumbled chamber. Pieces of ceiling have collapsed in here, so there are holes in the ceiling from what you can tell. Support beams holding the ceiling up. The stair also descends, so to the west it ascends, and to the east it descends, right? So there's a stairway down as well, going deeper under the tower.
Okay.
The stairway down, that is somewhat choked up with rubble, so you would have to crawl through. Like you can see like parts of the ceiling have collapsed in that area too. Not too bad, but you just have to like step over the rubble and make your way down the steps. So it's not a clear step. You would be walking over rubble basically on your way down.
Can I make like an action of like looking to see if there's been any recent activity in the tower? Like any sort of like scratches or like footprints or something like that? You know, can I just make like an observance?
Yeah, there's definitely like some
I-
footprints in the dust on the floor.
Okay.
You look down and you
Okay.
see boot prints everywhere. Like maybe someone with
Okay.
boots has been here recently. So there are boot
So I
prints.
think we should head down.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get into like a crouch position actually, but I'm gonna let you go. I don't think it's my action yet.
But the contents of the room, going over that,
Mhm.
it's pretty much empty. It's barren, like just rubble everywhere.
Okay.
All right. So from here, starting with our appointment PK, upon arriving at the entry, seeing what has already been described, right? An empty 20 by 20 chamber with, or maybe 15 by 15 chamber with stairs along the walls, right? So it's technically 20 by 20, but you know, because of the stairway along the sides, it kind of shrinks it in size. The stairs are about 3 feet in width on either side, right? So
Okay.
shrinks the room to 15 by 15.
Okay. I'm gonna just move south into the chamber, the level that we're on. And I'm actually kind of gonna go into like a lowered crouch position, just to be like more protective, you know.
Yep, you
I'm
crouch.
still
you
looking
move in.
like more into the corridor. I'm not really worried about the downstairs the stairs going downstairs. I'm more worried about like I guess the west side and the upper stairs.
Okay. Yep. So you're kind of keeping your eyes toward the west where the stairs ascend, and you're crouch
Yeah, but I'm
moving
moving south.
south into the room.
Yeah,
And it's a
crouch
15
moving
by
south.
15, so you want to move toward the center, like 7 feet in to the
Yeah,
middle.
7 feet in. Let's do
Okay.
that.
As you're doing that, it's Dario's turn. He's now moving forward south into the first chamber, the entry chamber of the tower. Dario, do you want to just follow him, or do you want to do you want to try something else? Dario?
Sorry about that. I was on mute. I just want to look at Piki and ask like, hey, do you think you and I can move some of this rubble real quick so that we can get through this little chamber down here a little bit easier?
All right,
Is
you can
that
react to
you?
that. Yeah, you can react.
Can I can make, okay. Okay, I halt and I answer, okay, that's fine, and I go to help.
Sure, yeah. So yeah, you were moving halfway toward the center, and then your turn is interrupted, right? And you
that's
react to what he was doing or was saying, and you turn around halfway throughout your turn to go help him instead, right? Of moving into the center to keep your eyes westward, right? So you're no longer looking west, you're looking east toward the stairs downward.
Yep.
As that's happening, back to Nikolai, you were following the other two in single file, And you can see Dario conversing with PICKE. They're moving toward the east, trying to get some rubble out of the way. Do you want to just assist them or something else? Keep watch,
I'll keep
look
guard.
around, keep guard. Okay, where are you gonna?
Yeah.
You want to just face
We got the
southward?
strength. We're good.
So you're in the south end.
Clearing,
Okay, so imagine you're.
clearing,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
considering they're trying to clear rubble of one place we don't know what's behind, I'll keep an eye on that one place where, you know, we can walk in.
Okay, so if they're moving to the south, or if they're moving east into the northeastern corner to clear out some rubble, do you want to observe south into straight into the chamber, westward toward the other stairs, or you want to oversee them and look east?
Where, yeah, oversee
I'll-
where we're going into the rubble.
Into the chamber, yeah.
Sure.
That's from my understanding, south, yeah.
Southeast or south? They're southeast of you.
South.
South is forward. Okay. You're looking south. All right. Back to our stairmaster guy. You're supposed to guard the stairs or guard the room from the top of the stairs. You're Babatunde. You followed behind Nikolai. He has not entered. He's staying at. He's doing your job right now. So he's at the top of the stairs, not making his movement. He's just looking south. You want to just wait on the stairs
Yeah,
with him or something else?
I'll enter the room a little bit. Be ready to shoot the west stairs.
Okay, so you want to like squeeze past him and look to the stairs west. Sounds good. All right, and then back to those who are just waiting around outside. You came here to hunt undead. Now you're just kind of waiting around. Do you guys want to keep waiting around and doing nothing, or do you guys want to do something? So starting with Tarmac, do you want to just keep waiting outside and doing nothing, or is there something you want to do? Tarmac.
You have a high strength tarmac. You can come in and help us move the rubble.
He's not with you. You guys can't communicate.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah, comms are cut because you're a split up party right now. So you could have said that if you guys were together. All right. Tarmac is AFK. And then let's see, Grape, you're also one of the crew members that were ordered to wait outside. You want to keep waiting?
Toilet. I was on toilet.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, no worries. We'll come back to you in a second, Gergo. No worries. Steven? You AFK? Okay.
Yeah. So the how far does it go up?
The tower? From outside, it looks like it's a 40-foot tower. Each level seems to be about 8 to 10 feet tall, roughly that. So maybe 4 levels tall, not counting the ceiling level, which is maybe the 5th level. But also, you saw that the upper level was collapsed in, so there might only be 3 to 4 levels only that you can explore, since the very top of the tower caved in, right? Something hit it, or it collapsed, right?
Okay, I'm gonna walk around the side and get my pickaxe out and try open a hole and see if we can spot anything in there.
Okay. Which side do you want to dig into? The stairs start on the south, or sorry, yeah, the stairs that ascend to the entry, right? They start on the
Whatever side the sun is. So when I like open a hole, look and see clearly in there.
the stairs start on the eastern side. The sun rises from the east. It's still daytime, so the sun is toward the east. So if you want to dig where the sunlight is hitting, you would dig on the east. But that's where the stairs
Not
start.
directly on the stairs, but where I assume a room would be.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
can climb up
Okay.
the stairs a little bit and hack into the wall along the stairs. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll do.
That
I'll
way
do
you won't be
that, yeah.
digging through the stairs, right? You'd be digging into the tower.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so as Grapes begins to dig into the side of the tower, Wilder, what is your move going to be? You're a fighter. You
Here's the
came here to
motion
fight.
upstairs, and I
Oh, yeah.
go follow the rest of the party. up
Follow the
stairs.
rest of them. Okay, so you're going up. Sounds good. So you're kind of rejoining them. You were asked to wait outside, but you're maybe a little, bored. You want to help them out, so you're gonna go up inside. Fodder, do you want to keep waiting outside, or do you want to try something else?
I'll just stand guard out at the door here. Stick ready
Okay,
chilling.
you're not at the door. You want to be at the door? You're at the base of the tower,
Alright.
so you're at the bottom of the stairs. The
Oh,
door
I
is
guess,
up the
yeah,
stairs.
at the base of the stairs. Oh,
Okay,
stand here.
sure. So you're all by yourself.
So you can see.
Back to Tarmac. Tarmac, what is your move going to be this turn? You're outside with fodder right now, at the base of the stairs.
Well, let's look around and look for places of human activity or other monster activity. If there's a direct pathway to this tower,
There is, yes.
it's going to be scouting.
There's a stair that leads up. Or you're talking about path that leads to the tower, away from the tower?
Yes, to the tower, on where people have ascended here, and if it has any kind of activity.
There's an old path that is overgrown, for the most part, that you can observe. It leads down the hill and toward the north.
Okay, I'm going to follow it for like 120 feet and look for fresh tracks.
Okay, bear in mind, this is down the hill
It's
though, so you would have to move through the briars and thickets again. Is that okay?
Well, if it seems like they are so overgrown that no human activity can reach it, then my task is complete.
No, you can. So where the path is, it's a lot clearer than the rest of the hill. So it is overgrown,
Yes.
but you can walk through it a bit easier.
Yes, I'm going to look for tracks and anything on that.
Sure.
And I'm going to crouch and sneak like a thief.
Crouch movement. Okay, so if you crouch, sneak down the hill though, you'll be in more briars and thickets, right? You'll be closer to all the, like the thorns. Is that okay? Or do you want to just kind of like tiptoe over them, like kind of?
Tiptoe.
Yeah, like carefully squeeze through them instead, trying to avoid getting stabbed by some thorns. Okay. All right, so everyone has had a chance to kind of really declare what they actually do while they wait outside. Going back to the main crew that is inside, back to PICKE and DARIO. You guys are digging up the rubble. NIKOLAI is keeping watch, I think, as well as BABATUNDE is inside keeping watch. Another character just entered as well not too long ago. WYLDPORT came up here looking to help, and he sees you guys are digging up rubble. And it sounds like he's requesting to join you to help dig up the rubble. It's not a lot of rubble, by the way. It's just pieces of ceiling that fell down, and are some of it's on the floor, but some of it's on the stair, and the ones on the stair kind of make it hard to descend, right? Because there's a freaking slab on the stair, right? So you're just picking it up and putting it back in the room. So yeah, are you guys open to? How do you guys want to react to WYLDPORT? And WYLDPORT, do you want to actually help them when you get inside, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm willing to actually help them if they want it.
Yeah, they're just kind of moving rubble away. So Dario and PK, are you guys open to that? You were told earlier, I think you guys ordered him, even though you can't really fully control him, I guess, right? You ordered him to stay outside, or you suggested he wait outside, right, and stand guard, but he came inside anyway. Is that fine?
Yeah, if he wants to, if it increases the time, I guess. If we're already doing it at a pace where we don't need him, then
Okay, yeah, you guys are almost done by the time he gets there, so it just kind of helps you guys finish up.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we can just be like, thanks, man. Sorry, we're done faster than we thought.
All right, the stairs have been cleared. That task is complete. Those who are on watch, you have noticed nothing changed yet, right? The room is the same. The stairs to the west remain the same. You guys do hear noise from outside. It sounds like a pickaxe smashing away at the side of the wall. So you hear metal against stone. Right, you hear production sounds, right? Someone's hacking at the wall with a pickaxe. That sound is pretty loud. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine with me.
Back to those outside. Let's see. Starting with Grape. Grape, you're on the start of the stairs, hacking into the wall. You want to just continue digging into the wall with your pickaxe? You're making some good progress here. Smashing and cracking away.
Do I see a room? Do I see like anything but hollow?
Not quite yet.
Or
The
no?
wall is pretty thick, so you've dug into it. It might be some time before you see anything.
Do I hear like anything on like the other side of it or?
Well, in the first initial few hacks at the wall with your pickaxe, you're able to chip away at the stone, right? You don't really hear anything yet because behind the stone, if you even get deep enough, might be just dirt, right? And then, or filler, before you get to the next layer of stone or into the interior of the wall, right? So yeah, you're working at it. You don't really hear anything at this time. You might hear something later, but at this time it's still just a lot of rock, right? Or slabs of
I guess, yeah, I
tower
guess
stone.
I'll keep going, assuming there's a room there. Yeah.
Sure. Yep. Just keep digging away. You've only been digging for a minute, basically. So it might take you about a turn to make some real progress, right? But you see that the pickaxe is very efficient at the task at hand, digging up stone, right? You're smashing away pretty good, right? Very fast rate. Back to Tarmac. Tarmac, you so right now I'm just giving everyone the results, by the way, of their, because we all declare our actions and now we're going down the results, right? So Tarmac, you declare that you went down the hill through the path in search of any signs of tracks or human activity, right? Like trash or refuse or footprints. When you went down the hill, you saw that there were none. You didn't see any. If you wanted to take the time to look for hidden ones, like very old tracks, you could definitely do that if you think that there might be a chance. But otherwise, basic observation revealed no human activity here, no tracks, nothing like that. Up the road. So you went down the hill. Also, I do need you to roll a d6 for trap check to see if you snag yourself. The chances have decreased because this area of the brush and thickets is less, thick. So you only have a 1 in 6 chance to snag yourself instead of a 2. Roll a 6-sider, 1 in 6 chance you snag yourself.
Guys, look at how I can roll 1 on my d6.
See how unlucky you can get.
Ta-da!
Close, but not quite. You're fine. Alright, so yeah, you move through the briar and
2%.
thicket. You're totally fine. You never snagged yourself. You got down the hill. You said you were trying to get 100 feet out. So that means that will take you back into the woods. Are you willing to go into the woods and look for tracks?
Well, if I haven't found any tracks on the stairways, which is the natural path where people don't snag themselves, then there are supposed to be. I cannot imagine a creature that would just trot through this bullshit and not leave a track.
Mhm.
We are safe. No bandit camp and no undead. Reporting back to camp.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you make your way back up the hill, back to the group where the tower is. And back to Fodder, your results for your action. You declare that you would just stand guard out here at the base of the stairs. You're looking outward for any signs of any monsters. Roll a d8 and a d6 to see if you notice any signs of a monster at this time.
8 and a d6.
That's right.
Got a
6 and a 3. All right.
6 to 3. Yeah.
You see nothing out there right now, or hear nothing. Right? No monsters. All right. So everyone has received their initial results for their initial action for this turn. We're gonna now declare our follow-up actions. So back to PICKE, Dario, Nikolai, Wilder, and Babatunde. You're in the tower. The stair has been cleared up. So I guess starting with our point man, it's just PICKE and Dario and Wilder at the stairs. Do you guys want to begin your descent or something else?
So the area is
You cleared it of the initial rubble. So the upper level of the stairs, which is where most of the rubble is, right? Because it's the area of the stairs that's exposed to this particular level where the ceiling caved in. The rubble there has been cleared out. So now there's an easy way down. You won't be tripping
Sweet.
over rocks.
awesome. Go ahead. Sorry, Wilder.
You're good. I head back outside. and
Okay.
Start patrolling, I guess.
Okay, you don't want to dungeon delve? Go down the tower?
Nope.
Very well.
No.
Not yet, at least. PK and Dario, are you guys going down?
Yes.
Single file. Nikolai, are you going with them?
I'll follow them.
All right,
Yeah.
you're third in line. Well, there's going back outside. Babatunde, do you want to go with them?
No, I'll just keep guarding the
West stairs.
entrance.
Okay, sure. Great.
So my torch lasts for 60 minutes, right?
Yes.
So I'm still good. Okay.
Like I said, it will go out at
Alright,
10
just
o'clock.
making sure.
Right, you lit it at 9. The current time is 9:20. Or no, 9:30. Yeah, there was a 10-minute discussion. Alright, so it's 9:30 right now. So he's got 30 minutes left. Alright, back to Grape. So at 10 o'clock. Right now, upon the descent, it's 9:30. So when I come back to you later and get your results, it might become 9:40. Right? You're fine. Alright, Grape. Start of your turn is 9:30 right now. You spend a turn digging into the wall, and with your pickaxe, you smashed away the wall here, a stone wall of the tower. There was a 1 foot layer of stone brick, a 1 foot layer of dirt, and then another 1 foot layer of stone. So a 3 foot wall, a 3 foot thick wall, if that makes sense, right? So you smashed into it, and the rate at which you dig is a pickaxe digs really good, right? An iron pick. You're cracking into the stone, you're peeling it apart, right? Every strike, is devastating against this this kind of stone, right? This tower is made out of a common stone, probably like cobblestone, right? So you just smash into it and peel it apart, rip it apart. You're digging at the rate of maybe we'll do by cubic feet, and every strike you deal, I would say with the pickaxe, it's really efficient at this, and it smashes
I have the
about.
proper pickaxe.
Yeah, you have a normal sized one, right? Two-handed.
Yeah, I have the proper one. Yeah.
Yeah. Or do you have the small one? Let me double check.
No, I have the expensive one.
Oh, the good one.
Doesn't
Yeah.
cost it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think your character is able to smash. When it comes to this material too, which is cobblestone, he smashes 1 cubic foot in a minute. So, that's 10 cubic feet of rock smashed up in 10 minutes, right? So you could have in 10 minutes you could have dug out, or you could have dug. I mean, you can't really dig straight 3 feet deep because you wouldn't reach that far, but your pickaxe didn't have enough reach for that, or striking reach, right? It's not a drill naturally. So what you're doing is you're digging up a hole, right? And I can see that your character is able to dig up again about 10 cubic feet of rubble here and dirt. The dirt's a bit easier to dig up, but or smash apart. Just what is the most annoying part about picking away is the displacement, or the moving the material, right? Once you smash, it doesn't just disappear, right? So you would smash the rubble and it'll kind of just crumble off the wall, and then you would have to scoop it away. So you would need a shoveler to kind of dig it clear, right? Because you're just
I have
smashing
a
away.
shovel as well.
Okay,
So I
well,
can grab my shovel.
yeah, that can scoop it out of the way, right? But you would smash it solid stone. You would basically, I think, dig up I could see, so it's a 1 foot cube. So maybe like and you got 10 feet total, 10 cubic feet total. So we'll have you dig, and you gotta have space to reach. So 10 cubic feet. All right, you dug a 3 by 3 by 1 layer of stone so far, right? And that way you have like this very open space. Behind that layer of stone is dirt, right? So does it make sense? You got a 3 foot by 3 foot by 1 foot, right? So a 3 by 3 square or circular hole that's 1 feet deep. So you cleared off all the rubble, so that rubble layer is gone. Now you're at the dirt layer. The dirt layer, the pickaxe is good at breaking it. The shovel is good at scooping it out of the way, right? So the filler layer, right? So you'll use the pickaxe to kind of break it down, and the shovel to scoop all that material out of the way, right? So you're making good progress. If you had a buddy to help, that would be good, right? Someone can focus on scooping material out of the way.
If I put like my ear next to the wall, can I like hear if it's hollow on the other side?
You're at the dirt layer, so probably past the dirt layer is a stone layer. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So
yeah,
it
I'll
would be,
quickly try.
yeah, you would still need to dig a little deeper, right? If you want, you can get a battle buddy. There's someone that's just standing around doing not much, like fodder. He can technically help you here. He can be your digger.
Yeah, I'll ask Fodder's help for anyone who's outside.
Yeah, you want fodder's help? All right. Well, fodder's up to him. Yeah, you want to help dig fodder? You can dig today.
Yeah, sure. I'll like pick up some rock and start bashing at still digging at the wall, right?
Oh no, he's giving you a shovel to use. It's a proper shovel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that you can pull the shit away that he's
Yeah, that he
taking.
smashes, right? He picks and you shovel it out of the way, right?
Okay.
Giving him space to keep digging or keep picking. All right, and then Wilder, your next turn. You said you were gonna leave the tower and wait outside. As you wait, do you want to do anything or just keep guard or something else?
Patrol like in a circle.
Oh yeah,
around the
patrol.
tower.
So just walk around the tower and keep your eye open for any signs of monsters or whatever. Sounds good. Back to Tarmac. You return to the base of the tower where the rest of the crew is. You see Wilder's kind of patrolling. You see the other two guys are digging a hole in the side of the wall of the tower, making a second entry.
Quick question, DM. I think
Sure.
I misunderstood. So the tower has 2 entrances.
No, it only has one entry. It's just they're making a new one.
Okay,
They're digging.
telling you guys that I followed the path downwards 100 feet. There's actually some stairs, but no marks of anyone going past there. So I think we own this place now. And I'm going in to see what the guys are doing inside.
Okay, sounds good. So you kind of just report back
That's
to these two who are digging at the wall. They might just listen to you in the background as they dig, right? But it's a pretty noisy job, so maybe they ignore you. I'm not sure. Do you guys want to react to him, the diggers? Because I think he came to talk to you guys. He explains what he found. So, Grape and Fodder, do you want to react to Tarmac reporting in on what he found to the north? A path.
I'm gonna ask him to help.
Okay, request his assistance.
Well, you have my hands and my 10 feet pole to loosen things as you pick. Sure, why not?
You can use your hands to help move rock away or dirt that he, smashes
Yeah.
off the wall. Scoop it out of the area.
Okay.
Okay.
It's only a 3 times 3 foot. I cannot put my hands through that. There's no room for me.
Yeah, he's the one digging. He will step forward and keep digging while like on the side or to the side, of course, you kind of see the other guy with the shovel scooping loose rock or dirt out of the way. And then you can help him kind of like scoop from the side, right? Like grab at loose pieces and throw them away so they're out of the miner's way, right? So the miner can keep mining freely without anything in his way, like the byproducts of his work getting in the way of the next smash, right?
Who knows what's inspired here, but damn, we came for skulls with 10 copper feet each.
All right,
Well,
you okay?
we'll come back today.
Maybe no combat.
That's all.
Gentlemen, it's been roughly halftime, so we'll take our small halftime break. So take a 5-minute break in real life, grab a drink, stretch your legs, come back in 5.
Okay, so it's going decently so far.
Yeah.
But we still
I'm
need to
happy.
find, from my understanding, there's loot everywhere. We just have to look hard enough for it. The question also is where the fuck are the undead? Because if we make a lot of noise, this is gonna basically become fucking Project Zomboid, and a bunch of ones gonna come to us.
We passed them. They were by the house where were supposed to be sightings. We didn't see the house, so
No, but we did find the tower, so let's see what's in this tower.
yes, everything is below. We could, however, climb on the top stairs and see if there's anything left more than just rubble and stones.
I mean, we have a 50-foot rope, no?
Yes, we can climb to the top.
So, yeah, and well, we could go up to the top from the inside, like little levels. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there's undead. We haven't seen it. And we get to the top and we go down on a rope.
Here's the thing. But every level we go up or down, we're gonna have difficulty rising. So on
Yeah,
level
true.
floor 4, it's gonna be level 4. Again, we can have
True.
the chance of killing it, but it might also just one-shot us. Then again, we're level 0, so who gives a shit?
True, yeah, I hear what you're saying now. I didn't think about that. So yeah, maybe we just okay, what's our plan? Are we going down into the dungeon? One level?
Well, we will, but first we check upstairs. I don't think there is anything upstairs, and if you
Uh-huh.
want to see place, then we can block it and we can climb the rope and have a safe haven upwards once we clean it up just a bit. And if we find any kind of ore or something nearby, this would be a safe place to expand for the colony.
Yeah. True.
And even if we didn't kill anything, reporting this back as a stable outpost could give us gold.
True.
They would
True.
give us too much money for it. Not gold, but copper indeed. But
Well-
our job was to kill the undead, so
We
I
could
think
always-
prioritize that after.
We could always use it as leverage. I mean, you know how bad the military in the town is dealing with this undead? You know, we could be like, hey, we found a safe house, but you have to give us 10 gold if you want it. If not, then we won't tell you and we'll just, I don't know, stay there. You know, use it as
Oh, I
leverage.
think that
We
we
don't-
should. I
the
think that we should
military
clear. I
knows
think that we
what
should
it is.
clear it first to confirm that.
well, I mean,
that's good.
yeah, we're gonna clear it first, but you know, once we do, we then tell them, right?
I mean, there might
As
be
long as
nothing
we-
there, but even if there's not, then at least we have the bargaining chip.
Exactly. You know, so we'll just see.
I like that.
I might be thinking too far ahead, but as for right now, are we gonna go upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs
Oh,
because
We
there's
should go upstairs first. Yeah, I
So we're
agree.
gonna go upstairs first, check it out. Are we just gonna do one level, or are we gonna keep going up
to the top.
to the top? Okay.
No.
Well,
Okay, so we might run into level 4 or 5 beings.
That's- Yeah, that's level 4.
So why
No,
why
I
would
mean,
we go
I-
down? I'm just curious.
That's what I'm saying. Like we could go up one level and down one level, and they should be one level each, right?
look, the top floor has collapsed. We can climb, we can make a foothold, and if there's anything besides birds, we can use our slings to shut it down. It's not going to climb up. I don't think there's anything upstairs, just rubble.
I
we
agree
can-
with him because if there was something up in the tower, like I don't know what undead, like I don't know what kind of weapons they have, but if they ever did have bow and arrows, don't you think they would have like shot at us? Unless like maybe they're not. Well, they would definitely be disturbed now, so it's like we should be just as cautious going either way. You know,
I mean, how much noise
If
we
the-
have
if-
made, they
Yeah.
should be here by now. And second, we should be smelling them.
well, okay, true. Yeah, we should be smelling them. Well, then maybe we like ask Ekin if we can all just take a deep breath and if we smell anything, you know, funky. You know,
Yes, just clear up.
maybe
clear-
not.
You know what? Actually, the soldiers coming here are going to clear the upper levels. It's going to be a stable base for anyone. So we don't give that. We don't need to give a fuck. Just give some signs on our way here. Plant them. Remember how the hill peaks should be looking like from hill peak to hill peak this way, and then you're going to spot the tower. So
Yeah, the
Oh.
brambles are gonna need to be cleared as well.
yes, directions must be clean because army men
No, I'm saying the brambles.
might be stupider than us.
Those are good plans.
Okay, second thing. How many 10-foot poles do we have?
I was actually gonna ask that. So I kind of went to the gas station, and I think the Ekin looped back to me, but I know I had my dagger and my pole in my hand, but I know I helped with the rubble. So I was gonna ask him if I like put it down or if I'd like, put my dagger back in its satchel and put my pole. I don't know. I don't really know where my equipment is right now. Is my what I'm
Still
getting
have
at,
it.
I still have it. Okay, so I have a 10-foot pole,
Yes.
and a dagger.
I
So
have a 10-foot pole as well, 10-foot stick.
10-foot
Okay,
stick, okay.
let's make it clear. We can attack a dagger to it. Then three of us move in and make a formation downwards the tunnel. We might not be able to detect traps, but we can detect them together. And if something is coming us, well, good luck. If it doesn't have an bow and arrow.
I agree with
So,
that. I think we should try to go down the tunnel.
yes, and only one question is, who has a motherfucking shield?
No.
That goes the two polemen are on the sides covered by the shield.
Nobody has shield, but
Yeah, nobody has to shoot. Unfortunately.
I'll stand behind Pikey so that I can fucking go in and freaking I don't know. I'll stand behind him because I have pretty good strength. I just don't have good HP. He got good HP.
I would say if you have your spear out, because I'm gonna go back to dual wielding, and like if anything, as soon as I see an undead, I should have it at like 10 feet because of my pole. So I'm gonna like I'm gonna drop my pole and I'm just gonna hope you stab it, and then I'll go in for an attack.
Okay.
I mean,
hear me out. Hear me out. What if you give me your weapon, like your main, not your pole, right? So that if you're in the front in the V, right? Because you have the most HP and the most whatever, you stab, and then I can come in with the back with another 10-foot pole and or a shorthand, and then,
All right, gentlemen, it's been roughly 10-ish minutes or 5-ish minutes, I don't know. But that's your break. Hopefully it was long enough. We're going to continue from where we left off. So, 4 of your team were in the tower. We're going to see how that went. And I think we start out with PICKE and Dario and NIKOLAI descending, right? So you three made your way down the stairs at this point, right? You have a torch in hand. At least Dario does. PICKE in the front. He's got his 10-foot pole, which you can use to prod, and your dagger in the other hand, right? Do you want to prod, or do you want to... If you prod, you might trigger something. If you don't prod, you might not trigger something, right? Triggering something could make noise, but it also could prevent you from getting hurt, or it could cause you to get hurt, right? You would at least trigger
I'll
something.
prod it.
You want to prod it instead? NIKOLAI, you're in the far back, so I'm asking PICKE if he wants to prod, because he's got a 10-foot pole in one hand and a dagger in the other. So if you prod from where you're at, you don't do much but poke at the feet of PICKE, right? Who's already prodding with his feet at the very least.
Am I at the top of the stairs, or am I like a couple steps down now?
You're about to be a couple steps down. The question was, as you were going down, were you prodding or not prodding? So if you don't prod, you'll basically...
Yeah, I'm gonna like...
Okay.
I'm gonna halt and prod step by step, like very slow, like tiptoe, bro. Again.
Okay, sure.
But yeah, I'm not really gonna advance too far. Maybe like 5 feet. Maybe like 4 steps. I don't know.
5 feet down, sure. And look inside and see what you can see down the stairs to the spirals along the wall. All right, so you're kind of going down, just maybe deep enough to kind of peek into the lower level that you're descending into. And as you're going down these stairs, which are along the kind of starts on the north side of the wall, going east, south along the east wall, as you're kind of going down the stairs, you're getting to the corner of the room, right? So you're getting to that corner where the stairs change. So right now you're going down, right? It goes east first and then south along the east wall, right? So east along the north wall, then south along the east wall. All right, as you make it to the corner, right, before you turn to the south, you can hear downstairs, there's a sound from outside, right? So it sounds like one of your crew members are digging into the wall from outside, right? Into that level, right? Otherwise, you're looking down with the light of the torch that shines ahead of you, at an angle, of course, behind you. You're looking down the stairs, and you can see that they are descending into some kind of cellar area. It just looks like a room flooded with water, and there's like shelving units, right? Like wooden shelves or racks.
Okay.
Right, like it might have been a storeroom, right? And it's flooded with rainwater or something. So it smells like
Okay.
Rainwater, like mud, right? And
Can I
besides
just
that,
relay this to like the group, like behind me, like there's a cellar down here.
yeah,
flooded.
sure. So as PK relays what he sees and stops and observes and maybe pokes the stairs further down, back to Dario, are you just gonna follow PK or something else?
I'm gonna follow him, but take what he said into account.
Okay, so you hear him say that, he reports what he sees. Do you want to do you want to react to that? Is that what you mean, or you want to just acknowledge it?
I just wanna move like 3 feet from him and just just so that we can illuminate a little bit more of the water, if there is more to illuminate, I guess.
Okay, you want to go past him and light more of the area up?
Yeah.
Okay, is that alright with you, PK? He has to squeeze past you. So you guys are on a narrow stair. It's only about 3 feet wide. So you have to either go back up if you want to freely get down there, because it's a 3 foot wide stair, right? Like 1 yard, right? So otherwise you have to press up against the wall and let him squeeze past you. Like you guys would be rubbing up on each other, right?
I'm gonna let him squeeze past me, but I'm just gonna tell him, be careful, go slow.
Okay. Dario,
Yeah,
you squeeze past
I'm
him. Yeah.
also going tiptoe. I'm tiptoeing.
Okay, it's hard to tiptoe if you're squeezing past him. So, but you'll try.
So yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Just
Yeah.
squeeze past me and then tiptoe, I mean,
Yeah.
get by, but then tiptoe.
Yeah, if you tiptoe while you're going past him, you're going very slow against him. Right. Yeah, so
hot.
it is really hot actually. You have a torch, so it's really very tight, compact space together. And then Nikolai behind them is there, trying to get past each other. Do you want to just keep waiting behind them and following them, or something else? Or just watch them from the rear. AFK,
Nikolai.
Gold, Nikolai.
Sorry, yeah, what?
What's your follow-up action? You followed them down the stairs, kind of. They're, scouting the area out, reporting what they see. Dario's kind of squeaking past PK to see more. He wants to scout ahead further. As PK kind of relayed the message of what he sees, I'm asking you what you do. You want to just wait there?
He's in the cellar, so I don't see an HQ. We might need to go a bit more.
Yeah, you're at the top, so you can't see too far in.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I see.
I'd like to get down there then. And
Okay.
actually, maybe be in front if needed be.
Okay, so do you want to squeeze past PK2 and follow Dario inside, or you want to wait for PK to move forward with Dario, or do you want to? How do you want to
I'm
proceed?
gonna wait until he moves forward.
Okay, yeah, because I don't think PK wants to descend any further. He halted and reported what he saw before he continued, and before he continues, it looks like Dario wants to go ahead of him, right? So, unless PK, you want to halt Dario halfway and resume the front position and let Dario follow you down instead, and you keep prodding all the way.
I'm actually gonna I'm just gonna follow Dario. I'm gonna follow behind him.
Okay, so you'll let
Yeah,
Dario
I'll
take the lead now.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Dario take the lead now.
Okay, sounds good.
Just for
Sure. Yeah. Back to Babatunde, right? You're in the tower still, looking toward the stairs to the west. You've been carefully listening out for any monsters, observing for any signs. You see or hear nothing at this time. Do you want to keep waiting here and keep in watch, or something else?
Babatunde will keep guarding, yeah.
Okay, sure. By the way, the time is 9:40. Grape, you've just dug into the dirt layer now. That was pretty easy, smashing it into the compact filler layer. Fodder and Tarmac are helping to move it out of the way so you can keep digging toward the next layer of stone. Do you want to proceed with digging into the stone now? Or do you want to do something else? Okay. So you're almost done with your task. You're about to dig up this new entry point, basically. And then Wilder, you were patrolling the outskirts of the tower. You were walking around it looking for any signs of anything out here, and roll a 6-sider, Wilder, as you listen out and observe for any signs of monsters. See if you notice anything hidden out here. Okay, so that indicates that you do notice something that might catch your attention. You're walking around, and you thought you saw something looking at you from behind a tree in the woods. On the north edge of the woods. Right, so the part of the woods that Tarmac came back from, you walked around that area, and you saw someone looking at you from behind a tree.
I
For a
stop and
split
then
second.
try to see clearly. Like try to see like if it makes sense. Like that's all. Try to confirm. Oh, did I actually see something?
To confirm, you want to just keep watching that area? You want to go investigate further
Yeah.
on your own?
Nope. I'm gonna watch the
Just keep your eyes north
for
instead.
more movement.
So you'll stay and guard that north area where you thought you saw someone looking at you from behind the tree.
Yeah.
Alright, sure. Back to the main crew down the stairs. Dario, you are now leading the way downstairs. The stairs are made of wood along the tower walls. They are, wooden steps. They're creaking under your weight. And they're old and rotten and wet. You're descending them. You're making your way into a cellar of some kind. Right. It's a 20 by 20 room. 20 by 20 room. Part of the room is, used up by stair. So just the north and eastern wall is stairwell. Maybe a bit of the south wall. The stairs end on the south wall. But yeah, you descend at this room, and down here, again 20 by 20 roughly. You can, as you're going down the stairs, you could hear in the middle of the eastern wall, kind of, the sound of the pickaxe getting louder and louder, right? So it's getting closer and closer to the stone. By the time you reach the bottom of the stairs, you can hear it striking the last layer of stone, which will lead in, right? So you can hear, it's pretty loud. You can hear every impact, right? From the dwarf. By the way, I forgot, but our dwarf, Grape, actually digs at double speed. I forgot to tell him that. So technically, he's already digging into the room. You can see pieces of rock are crumbling into the room as he's smashing away in. Because he digs at twice the speed. I forgot to tell Grape that. But yeah, Grape, dwarves dig twice as fast. They're more efficient at digging. They know the right spots to hit and all that. So Grape, you're basically already finishing up. By the time we come back to you, you're gonna be done digging into the room. So let's see. But yeah, he's already in the midst, or he's basically already in the room at this point, right? He's already dug a hole in. You can see daylight pouring into the cellar, so it's no longer dark down here. There's some daylight coming in from the east. Besides that, let me tell you the contents of this room as you descend and look west into the room. Again, it's a 20 by 20 chamber. It's a cellar, and in this cellar, in the middle of it, you can see that there's a trap door. That trap door is wide open. There's a narrow stairway spiraling down deeper under the tower. Otherwise, along the walls are racks or wooden shelving units. And in the center area is kind of some wooden tables or drawers. No, wooden tables, yeah. With it's kind of like a workshop, if that makes sense. So for preparing the storage of all of these contents. But down here under the tower, it's flooded. On the shelves themselves, looks like it might have been grain and rations, and so yeah, you got 2 walls worth of grain, you got a wall worth of rations, and you got a wall worth of beer, right? Barrels or kegs, right? So various types of sustenance down here. It all looks kind of rotten and old though. At least half of it has been rotted away, covered in mold, things like that. The other half looks decent. Some of the kegs or barrels are still good to go. Some of the rations on the higher levels of the racks look like they might be good to go still, right? Jars of pickles and such, pots and pans. The same thing with the grain. The grain on the higher levels are more dry, I guess, maybe. I'm not too sure. if the grain is good still, but maybe half of it might be good still, usable. The other half has rotted. So yeah, you're down here in the tower. This is an old tower basement or cellar storeroom. With your arrival, starting with Dario, you were the first to descend in there. What's your move upon arrival? You want to like start looting the area? You want to investigate further? There's only one other entry.
I just want to do a 30-second chat.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you want to discuss the situation now
Yeah, with
PICKE, NIKOLAI.
Yeah, with PICKE. Yeah.
All right. Before you do, let's confirm if they want to talk too. So PICKE, as you followed Dario down and saw all the contents of the room, you know what's valuable, other entries, 0 threats, known threats down here. Do you want to talk with Dario? Dario's trying to talk with you. PICKE or Pikey.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I zoned out. I was going through water, rain. What's going on?
You just got down into the cellar. Dario wants to talk with you about what's down here.
Okay. Quick 15-second discussion. What's up, Dario?
Okay, so there seems to be a lot of valuable things that we could potentially sell to potentially the military or the villages around us. I think that we should use this as our stronghold and then delve deeper later. But as of right now, it looks like that we got a lot of loot that we could all diverse, put it all amongst ourselves and carry it all back and then sell it. If there
I like the idea. I like it. So I think I should have, my backpack can hold up to what, 80 pounds, you said, Ekin?
Yeah, backpack
Okay,
holds
so
up to
up to
80 pounds.
So I should be at like, what, 10 pounds right now because the food? What else?
So can we carry some of these grain sacks like on our shoulders and stuff like that if we want to carry it back?
If they don't have any holes, right, then you can definitely do it. But it looks like at least half of them have holes in them, right? So.
Okay. I'm gonna take like everything, but
So we're
what
gonna
about
need
the
a
pot?
cart or somebody to come and get it.
What about the pots and pans? Can I store those in my backpack and like maybe sell those for later?
Yep, so one shelf has like pots and pans, and the main thing that they contain is like rations, right? Half of those rations are spoiled though. So like some of the jars are broken, some have fallen to the ground, some have been eaten into, right? So various kinds of rations, right, along one wall. And there's another wall that has beer kegs and such, right? And the center area is more like a preparation area.
Should go back up and say, hey, we need everybody to come down here to grab all the stuff that's not spoiled and bring it up.
So yeah, we are in a storehouse.
So that we can start bringing it out, like, and start selling it.
Okay.
This is our goal, guys. This is our pocketbook. And we might not have killed any monsters, but we got our pocketbook.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up right quick. So my action, I'm just gonna run up the stairs, and go to the entrance and just tell everybody we need help gathering supplies in the cellar.
You're not gonna have an action anymore. That was your action, your discussion. So we're gonna come back to you guys.
Okay. So I'll do it
So,
next.
Sorry about
Yep.
that.
So you guys
No,
were
you're good.
discussing the situation, what you found down here, making plans for what you'll do with it. But while you guys were discussing, Nikolai didn't get a chance to maybe join because you guys started talking before you could. So Nikolai, while they were conversing, you could have been doing something else. Were you just waiting on the stairs for them to finish talking, or did you want to go down the stairs and enter the room, or what did you want to do while they were talking?
Considering I want to see it for myself for a second, I will step down into the basement or the cellar.
Yep, you're in the cellar now with them. You kind of like, they're just standing along the stairs talking, right? You kind of squeeze past them going down the stairs. You can see inside. Do you want to like move inside? Like maybe get to some of the loot? Or.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you can see grain. You can see beer. And you can see food, right? So which side are you going toward?
Which side I'm going to? I'm gonna go take the beer.
Sounds good. Yeah, you go toward where you see all the barrels and kegs and such, right?
Yeah.
And vases and pots. So you go over there and check that out. Yeah. So as they're conversing, you're walking over there. We'll come back to you. So and then You're just kind of wading through the water, making your way toward that shelf full of liquids. In the meantime, Babatunde, back upstairs. You're keeping your eyes open, ears and eyes open for monsters to the west, up the stairs. You want to keep guard? still?
Sorry, does the stairs even have rubble or no?
Some rubble, but not a lot. So you could go upstairs if you want.
Okay, no, I'll keep watch.
Okay, sure. Just remain on watch and do nothing. Alright, keep your eyes and ears open, ready to take action. Alright, back to the outside crew. Grape. As you smash into this room, kicking open or kicking over the rubble and everything out of your way, light of day pouring into a cellar type chamber, right? It's a 20 by 20 basement level, supported by wooden beams and such here and there. You can see you dug into the room along the stair area, right? So, you know, as soon as you dug in, right? Basically, I forgot to also let you guys know, when he was digging in where the stairs are, right? So, therefore, those who are on the stairs, where the stairs are attached in the stone wall, those stairs are hit, right? And something smashing into that rock there, so the stairs start to shake and creak. So you would either, as the stairs come apart, you would either have to descend or go back up, right? So the guys who were on the stairs you're on are shaking and creaking because the wall in which they are stabilized in or planted in, that wall is being demolished, right? So the stairs will be collapsed, right? So you either go back upstairs or you descend. That's for the 3 other characters that are
Go
actually on
back
the
up
stairs.
the stairs.
Okay, Dario goes back up. What about so if Dario's going up, Fodder, you going back up too?
Let's go down.
Go down.
I'm not on the stairs. I'm outside.
Yeah, he wasn't out. He wasn't.
Oh wait,
he's-
yeah, I
he's
mixed up.
talking to people.
PK.
Yeah, you're
I'm-
talking PK.
Yeah, I looked at the wrong name. PK, are you going back up or are you descending?
I'm descending.
Okay, so you're in the room with Nikolai, who already descended and is making ways over to the alcohol, right? Containers. And then the guys outside, right? You dug in, you were on the stairs, the outside stairs. So the water doesn't pour out because you were further up, right? You dig in from the side of the wall, basically. So when you dig in, you would have to kind of hop down still, right? You're like in the middle of the wall on the way down, right? And you dug in and you just kicking rocks or the wall. You're kicking it in the stairwell too, right? The wooden planks that have been nailed into the wall to create a stairwell along the wall side, right? And yeah, you reveal the cellar. At that point, yeah, what's your move? This is for Fodder and Grape and Wilder. You 3 are together, right? You just smashed your way in from the side.
How is it? Can I hop down or do I have
Yeah,
to
you can hop down.
down?
You can hop down. It's like 3 feet.
I'm gonna hop down and I'm gonna run over to the trapdoor and try open it.
It's an open trapdoor. It's where most of the water kind of flows down into. So the water in this room is kind of just puddled and stable, but it like if this room wouldn't flood super deep because it would pour down into the trapdoor, right? So the water's super shallow at your feet. Like if it was raining, it wouldn't just get filled up. The water would go deeper into lower levels, right? But it could puddle, right? It could just kind of settle there. And so the water at your feet is settled. Like it's not very deep at all. It's really shallow. Like only like sandal or foot height, right? Like a few inches deep.
I'm gonna try open the trapdoor now.
Yes, you wade through the shallow water, the wet floor basically, toward the trapdoor area where the water drains. Some of the water drains, not all, because the floor is uneven in here. It's damaged and all that.
And I'm gonna wrap some of the rope around me.
Sure, yeah. When you get up there, you're gonna put the rope around you as you approach it. Sure. So yeah, PK or not PK, sorry. Grape immediately moves up to the trapdoor as he hops down and sees that trapdoor in the midst of the room. Well, from the stair height, by the way, or before you even enter, you're in a higher elevation, so you can actually see into the trapdoor. And looking into the trapdoor, it's a spiraling stairwell that goes down further under the tower ruins. Okay, so you're gonna get up there to a stair, basically, which is below the trapdoor. And then as he does that, beside him is, of course, Fodder and Wilder. Do you guys want to follow him to the trapdoor or something else?
I don't think I was with them at all. I was on patrol and I
Oh
saw
yeah, you're
someone in the
sorry,
woods.
wrong name. Well, they're not you. It was Fodder and who else was it? Was it Tarmac?
Tarmac is almost outside and is trying to report him to the guys inside.
Yeah, you were helping to dig the wall, right? You were moving rocks around for a bit with Fodder and Grape. So you're on the stairwell. Grape just kicked in the last bit of the wall into the cellar. He jumped in, is making his way through the trap door. Do you want to go with him? Tarmac.
Well, I want to go in, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so climb in. And you want to just follow him, or do you want to share your information with the others? You can see nearby are some of your crew members. Like when you enter the cellar, you can see two guys in the cellar, which is I think it was it PICKE and NIKOLAI. I think Dario's further up the stairs, back in tower level, ground floor, or yeah, level 1.
Well, I'm telling them that the only pathway is leading north and hasn't seen human activity for very long time, or any other kind of activity. So there was this comrade who wandered around the tower and spotted something.
You don't
he
know that,
tell me-
Tarmac. Your character does not know that. You're not with him.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
So I'm telling them that this place seems to be as safe as possible and there is no need for guarding anything.
Okay.
So go on.
All right, so you just let them know that as you enter, right, or stand at the hole. What about was it Fodder, right? You were with Grape digging. You want to go with Grape to
Yeah,
the
I
trapdoor?
Yeah, I'll go inside. I'll grab the other end of the rope that he tied to himself, and while he's doing that, is there a pot that isn't full of holes or rusted? So I'll grab that.
Probably, yeah. I mean, you only can do one thing at a
Yeah.
time. So, are you gonna go with him first and tie the rope, or are you gonna go for a pot? You get one
So,
action
I
per
guess,
turn.
yeah, I'll just go for the pot.
You're not going with him. You're going toward a pot. Okay.
Yeah, but I'll be in the room near the rope.
Yep. You have to be in the room to get the pot. So. All right.
What are you making?
So back to I think who else is outside? Wilder. You've been keeping your eye toward the north for any signs of movement or additional movement. Roll 2d6 to see if you see anything else or if something changes here. You seem to have seen something. You don't know what's up to. So yeah, roll 2d6 when you're ready, Wilder. Uncertainty. What's your charisma? Let's see. 7. So you're not the most charismatic guy. You get a kind of almost uncertain but more negative reaction. You've been watching the north and you do notice something kind of not really in your favor. Whatever it is, it peeks at you again, looking around the tree. And you can see it kind of like waves you toward it. It like gestures you toward it, right?
I see. I immediately go back to the group and then tell them that something has found us.
Okay. Yep. Alright, so Wilder's headed back to the party. The closest members. Are you going through the hole that they just dug up, or are you going up the stairs into level 1 of the tower?
I go to the hole and try to shout to say, hey, something's here.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot easier to get to than going up the stairs. The hole's at the bottom of the stairs anyway, on the side of the wall. So you go over there. I think the majority of the crew is there anyway. So, and you're gonna report what you see. So yeah, it's getting a little messy. Everyone's kind of spread out, of course. But we're gonna go back to Dario. You went up the stairs. You know, some of the crew members report into the chamber and begin exploring, right? Various conversations are going on, right? You're in tower level 1, right? On the upper stairs. Do you want to just wait up here or something else, Dario? You've been split from the rest of the team. Nearby is Babatunde. He's in the same level as you.
Could I hear what Wilder said?
There's a lot of conversations going on, but yeah, last turn, as everyone was talking over each other, you heard either Wilder stepped in and reported something's out there, right? To the north.
Okay, so I'm just gonna sprint as fast as I can outside, to go try to be as close as I can to Wilder.
Okay. Yeah, so yep, you'll go back upstairs and then out of the room and then down the outer stairs of the tower to regroup with Wilder, right? That's your plan. PK.
Yep.
You know, when you got down the stairs after the conversation you had between you and Dario, and then suddenly the wall, you know, collapsed in, and your guys pushed in to just start exploring, spreading out. Various people came through and started sharing their thoughts. Like 2 guys walked in and began reporting what they found out there. As they were talking over each other, you heard Wilder explain he saw something to the north, and you heard kind of a similar situation from Tarmac. They were kind of talking over each other. Tarmac explained that he saw something to the north too earlier, but then Wilder reports his event might be more, you know, recent, right? So Tarmac began because he was at the hole first. He like started out with like, "Oh guys, I checked out the north. You know, there's nothing out there." And then Wilder intercepts him like, "Guys, there's something to the north, right?" So with that in mind, PK, do you want to leave the tower? Do you want to climb out back outside? What do you want to do from here?
Yeah, I want to climb back outside the tower.
Okay, so you go outside.
And
Sure. Yeah, you're with
I'll
Wilder.
be honest. I just answered a call from my sister, so I don't know what happened over the past 2 minutes. I know that he saw something gesture him or like try to lure him outside. So I assume we're all going outside. Is that correct?
No,
Please don't.
Yeah.
some of us are.
Yeah, I am for
Dario's
now,
going.
but yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna follow him outside. Whoever's going outside.
Thank you, team, for the game. It is almost midnight. I have to go.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Have a good night.
Aw,
Thanks for playing.
Good night.
Take care.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Alright, so Tarmac will be leaving the crew early. So he just got in here, reported what he saw, and breaks morale, of course. He's no longer willing to keep adventuring, right? His sanity's at its max, right? He's trying to head back. He's like, let's get out of here while we can, right? He thinks death is near, or whatever, right? Failure's near. So Tarmac is headed out, right? He's exhausted from this dig-in, right? And we'll be leaving. So, does anyone else want to leave with him? Your chance to drop out if you need to. We are technically 2 hours into our game, based on the stream, but on the call we are 3 hours into our call almost, right? 10 minutes and 3 hours. So we are nearing the end of game time. I suppose we have an hour of game time left, max. Right. All right, let's see if we can make some progress, get some money, or kill some monsters. Seems like you guys are good to keep going. So, PK and you went outside, climbed out of the hole. Wilder's out there. Wilder, what's your next move? PK gets outside. You just reported in on what you saw out there. You want to just like wait for PK to join you and you guys can head north together, or something else?
Yeah, I'm waiting, but I have my spear at the ready. Like I'm kind of shaken because I don't know what it is.
Okay, sure, yeah. PK, do you want to go with him to the north and see what's there?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys go.
And I have my dagger. I want to equip my dagger and put away my pole.
Your pole,
If I haven't like put them away or anything like that.
the 10-foot pole, I guess you can kind of like strap it to your pack. Your pack probably has a strap, so
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you get your dagger out, and you got a free hand. You guys quickly go over there toward the north side of the tower to observe into the woods. And I think someone's gonna join you guys soon. Dario's running out there to join you guys. Back to Nikolai. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying sorry. Yes, I am running towards them.
Okay, yep. Nikolai, you went over to one of the walls with the liquor and all that. You're looking for, or the alcohol, right? Look for any signs of alcohol over here. And it's divided by 2 because half is bad. So, you do see one good keg if you want to grab it. that has no damage to it. You're not sure how much liquid is left in it, if any of it dried up, but you found 1 keg of beer so far. You wanna just take that?
Alright. Yeah.
Okay. So you grab a keg, which is a small barrel, and it's decently full. You don't know the exact value of it yet, but this is let me check the weight real quick, because that will determine how fast you can move with a keg in your hands. All right, so the keg, by the way, is about half the size of a barrel, so carries max like 250 pounds, or yeah, 250 pints maximum. Content wise, see how much beer is in there, or how much liquid is in there. I mean, it might not be beer, it could be something else. Most likely beer, or some kind of cheaper alcohol.
Most likely beer.
Yeah.
Most likely.
So from the feeling that you're getting, let's see, it was a 10, so it's one of the two. So good kegs. From the weight, let's see, was about 100. Let's see. So it's gonna be usually, double check real quick. Yes, I'll do some math real quick.
Yeah, we really need more. Right.
Okay, so
What did I make last time? It's just too proper. I'll try it.
times B worked. 10 okay, so 10 copper sourced. All right, so 3 for the keg and 7 for okay. It feels like about 70 pints, so it's kind of empty. It's still got liquid in it. You're shaking it around, but the weight of this keg is the keg itself and then the liquid itself. So the keg itself probably weighs around, let me double check its weight. Keg weight is half the weight of a barrel, so it's about 25 pounds for the keg, and then about 70 pounds worth of liquid. Okay, so total weight is 95 pounds. It's pretty darn heavy, right? You have to carry it in 2 hands. Pick it up, it's a 70 or 95 pound item, right? You only have a max capacity of usually 85, I think, or sorry, 80-ish pounds of gear. So you're a heavy footman as you carry this. You might need a second person to help you carry this keg, right? It's a 95 pound keg of beer, right? So you pick it up, you're having trouble,
Coming
right?
back
Marching.
for it.
So do you still want to take it, or do you want
to
just leave it? You kind of just examined it, right? So yeah, there's this keg. There's a few other broken kegs around. There's a few pots. You want to check out the pot? The pot's smaller. It might have wine instead of beer. Does that make sense?
Could I potentially find something of more value down here?
Okay, there's you're in a 20 by 20 chamber. You're at
Yeah.
the wall of alcohol. There's a wall of rations and there's
Yeah.
a wall of grains.
Some ball of grains.
Along
I
the
mean-
stair area, if you want to check that wall, that's the 4th wall. That wall has a few tools under the rubble now. So there's some tools over there if you want to take
Take a
tools.
look at those tools then. I'll take a look at the tools.
Okay, sure. Yeah. You couldn't see those tools because they were under you earlier, right? They were under the stair. But now that you're in the room, you look east, you can
Yeah.
see tools over there. The guy lighting your By the way, the guy lighting your room is gone, but there's daylight pouring in, so that's why you guys can still see. Alright, so that's Nikolai's turn. He just kind of decided to examine a keg and then move on to some tools. Back to what's it? Fodder and Grape. You guys are together. I think Grape actually went on by himself. He got to the trap door, daylight pouring in, looking down the stairs. He starts to tie his rope around his waist, right? And then from there, after you get your rope tied around your waist, what's your next move?
I'm gonna open a trapdoor.
Well,
Is it flooded down there?
a little wet, yeah. It's not flooded though. The water drained down there. However, what are you doing with the rest of the rope? So you tied one end to the rest of your waist. Are you like leaving the other end behind, or securing it to something else?
Oh no, I'm just gonna wrap it around my body.
Okay.
I thought it was flooded, so I thought it'd be there, but guess not.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna open the trapdoor.
It's already open. Yeah, you can just start descending.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Start
Did you get
descending.
the egg?
All right, make your way down. Sounds good.
I'm gonna shout back up and say, I need light. So no.
And I wish I could shout back
Yeah, you're
down
not
saying
there.
you should have anchored yourself, you dumbass.
I'm actually full.
So Grape is starting to go down, but he's calling out for light, right? And then Fodder, you were thinking about going to help Grape, but you decided to go over to where the pots were, right? Where the alcohol is. Do you want a broken pot or the normal pots? There's like one normal pot left.
What one normal pot?
All right, and it has liquid inside. Do you want to take it?
What kind of liquid?
You're shaking it. You're not sure you want to open it. It's got a stopper.
Wait, is this like a pressure cooker kind of pot? Like
No, it's like a clay pot for like storing a liquid,
Oh.
like a wine vase, right?
Oh, I don't want that at all. Never mind.
Okay, just leave
I
it.
thought this was like a metal pot. Yeah.
No, it's a clay pot. We're storing liquid. All right, you leave it. You kind of looked it over. You don't see any. Yeah, there's a cooking pot. Where
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
okay, yeah, that's closer toward the rations and everything, where the tables are. There's a cook pot over there. One cook pot. It's an iron cook pot. It looks pretty heavy. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going over there to go maybe pick that up. I'll come back to you. So you just kind of examine some wine pots for a second. All right, back to let's see. We've kind of gone through everyone almost. Babatunde, you are upstairs still by yourself. You want to keep your eyes on the stairwell still, or you want to change up your action? Nothing's been happening up here. It's been very quiet.
No. Is the stairs broken now, or
Which stairs? The ones that they went down?
yeah, are they broken now?
It sounds like something happened, but you don't see them. You can't see down those stairs. You're to the west and you're upstairs still.
So do I see? Am I the north or?
Yeah, you're on the north side of the level 1 chamber, the entry chamber, right? They were
So
downstairs.
I can see some.
Yeah.
I can see some people going north, right? Or
Coming upstairs, yeah, one guy came upstairs, which was the character Dario. As soon as he got upstairs, he went past you and out of the tower. So he just went past you. You're at the entrance of the tower, right? Near the door looking west. He just went past you
yeah, I'll
and
go
left.
down towards everyone.
You want to go with
you,
him? He's going outside.
No, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. I'm going outside and down towards the main room.
Okay. You would go down the outer stairs and enter through the new hole in the wall, right?
Yeah.
Join it with the main crew that are exploring the inner tower level. Alright. Back to those who went outside. So Wilder, PICKE, and Dario. You guys regrouped to the north, right? And so far you see nothing out there.
I can barely even do half of it.
Do you want to do anything to maybe lure it out, or do you want to go investigate?
What makes it so feel
Oh, you said there was nothing out there?
You don't see anything at this time. So where you saw the monster or person earlier, it's not there anymore.
Okay, I shout out, or not shout, but I like, in just a normal tone, like say, do you need help out there? Something like that.
Alright, you call out to it.
Try and
Yeah.
like, yeah, like trying to lure it back out, you know?
Alright.
That's what I've been doing.
So as he does that,
I ate something like this, but it was
Dario, do you want to say or do anything as PK calls out to it, to the thing that Wilder saw?
Yeah, I'll say, come on, like we just want to help.
It's a diet.
Alright, and Wilder, do you want to say or do anything as they're calling out to it?
I will also call out to it.
What do you want to say?
No frying, except for the sausage. I was a little bit fried. So, no frying.
Come out.
Not
Most
too
of
much
that.
like sodium.
Okay, so y'all are just telling it to come out basically. So let's see its reaction. I'll roll it. Negative reaction overall. So it does something you don't want to do, or it does something you might not like, basically, right? A hostile possible attack, right? So basically, what happens is they come out, or they don't come out really. They do something you don't like. So they don't come out, but they say that from the woods you hear them call out to you, right? You hear like not really a call out, but like chuckling in the woods, right? You hear it to the north, and let's see if you might start to hear it from different directions of the woods now. So let me roll to see where else you hear it. Let's see.
Yeah, surrounded.
Hopefully we're not surrounded.
No,
but we'll
if
see.
we're surrounded, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
What did it again?
Right.
That had another move. And I didn't think about that again.
All right, so yeah, we can hear them to the north at first, but then we hear some chuckling to the east, and then the west, and then unfortunately the south too.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
So some chuckling out there in the woods, right? People are chuckling out there.
Fucked.
There's someone out there, right? Or there are some people out there. It sounds like they're all
We
chuckling,
do have
right?
fortitude. We do have fortitude.
So there's at least 4 of them because you can hear them from 4 different directions, right? Okay.
Okay, can I make an action here?
Yeah, you can react
Or
to that.
whose turn?
So you guys call out to them.
Okay.
You get a reaction. What's your follow up?
I whisper to the people around me, let's get the fuck back inside.
Yeah, I agree. So that we can, and I whisper back, yes, I agree. So that we can have the door to our advantage to just kill them one by one.
No.
Yep.
We need a little 10-second whisper discussion. We need to get to the top of the stairs. That's the only way into the tower. If we can get there, we're golden.
Yep. I agree.
Alright.
And we can stand our ground outside. And then we'll have
Yeah.
backup on the inside that they can come back up.
Okay, let's take something sweet.
All right. So you guys want to go back into the tower? Sounds like climb up the stairs,
Yep.
and then enter
Yep.
level 1 with Babatunde.
Get the fuck back inside.
Okay, you guys quickly go back. The tower is indeed a fortified position, right? It's kind of its job, a lookout position of fortification, right? So you head back into the tower. Back to the rest of the crew, starting out with those going down. I think it was Grape and Grape called out for torches as he's about to go down. No one seemed to come to his aid, I think. No one responded to him. So Grape, with that in mind, with no one helping you out, would you like to descend anyway or do something else?
No, but it's
I'm
like, it's not
gonna,
like when you use it, and it's also like diarrhea consistency.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
it can be because of the like
yeah, I'll
this kind of
descend
but like
as far as I can see.
Why is my
Alright, yeah, you can see pretty decently still. Daylight pours in, hits the stairwell, at least the upper half, but then after the upper half you can see twice as far, right? So it shines twice as far. So if it only shines, you know, and lights up the first like 30-ish feet, you can see 60 feet deep, right? Instead of 30. So yeah, you will begin descending. Is that okay? Right. By yourself. I guess like the first area you'll be able to explore it, and then after that it gets too dark. So our dwarf is solo delving. Back to Nikolai the fighter. You went over to the tools, which were on the stairs, and let me check how many tools were there. Let's see. One moment. All right. We've got about 8 tools over here. or yeah, eight tools hanging out under the stairs of varying types. You've got pickaxes, hammers, shovels. Actually, yeah, various tools.
Any sledgehammers?
Yeah, there's a sledgehammer if you want that. It's a
Wonderful, I'm
two-handed
taking that.
sledgehammer. Okay.
Yo, that's fine.
Sledgehammer.
Wonderful.
All right, Nikolai acquired the sledgehammer. And then what's next after you pick up the sledgehammer? Are you gonna rejoin someone
I'll,
or something?
yeah, I'm gonna head back over to the others who, well,
Well, we're all split up. So
I don't
which
know.
team are you going with? Yeah, we have so many different teams. You want to go with Grape? He's going down the stairs by himself, but you can't see that far down.
Let's go to the gym.
yeah, fuck it, I'll go with Grape, but he's going down to me, I guess.
Okay. Also in this level with you is Fodder, I think. Fodder was looking over some pots. Then now he's gonna go over to pick up a cooking pot, like an iron pot right now.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty close to you. You wanna go to Fodder instead?
Let's just go with Grape, yeah.
Grape?
We,
Grape's going downstairs. Alright, you're going downstairs with Grape. Back to Fodder. You know, you got over to the cook pot next to the rations on the table, right? Between the table and the rations and stuff, there's a few stools. That's about it. But this is just an old cook pot. It looks like it hasn't really seen too much use. I'm gonna check its condition real quick. 50% chance it's bad. So 1 through 50, it's a bad pot. It's a bad pot. There, when you get to it, it's rusty and there's a hole in it, right? It's like caked up in rust. It's corroded.
Okay.
There's a hole at the
well, I
bottom.
guess,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I'm gonna go pick up the pickaxe that was left that he found, and then I'm just gonna crawl out and make my way up. I'm gonna try to make my way up to the upper area.
Okay,
the
sure.
front steps. Right?
Yeah.
I did really good. I need to.
All right. So you will go upstairs eventually. Tarmac is ready to leave this place. He's kind of like, he was
I like to like go a month back line.
in the cellar with you guys, and he's like trying to get out of here. He's like, we should leave as soon as we can, right? He's shaking in fear. Babatunde, you were upstairs listening and watching for more monsters. You still have seen or heard nothing, but 3 of your crew members have re-entered, right? So soon there will be another one too, but first it's PICKE, Wilder, and Dario, right? So they just got it. They just returned into the tower with you, Babatunde. So you're all in level 1 together now. What do you guys want to do? You guys are all together.
Well, no, last turn
Oh, sorry.
I just want to confirm, is everybody on the first floor?
No. Sorry, let me double check with Babatunde. What was your turn? Or what did you do earlier, Babatunde?
Well, last turn I went down to the main board, which is below.
Oh yeah, you were trying to go down the outer stairs and into the hole, right, where the cellar is, and you
Yeah.
would find in there.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to say, like, at some point while me and the others were running back up, if, like, I don't know, I was gonna yell into the hole.
It's not your turn. It's not your turn. It's still Babatunde's.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me come back to you.
Yep, sorry.
So Babatunde, you were going outside. You were going down the stairs to enter through the hole that they made. On your way down, you would bump into Dario, Wilder, and PICKE, who were going up the stairs, right, to re-enter the tower. Did you want to just squeeze past them and just continue on your way, or do you want to group with them? And then you guys seen that
Yeah,
Oh, what's up?
I love that.
How would you react to that? Okay, squeeze past them, continue on your way. You guys see, of course, Babatunde leaving the tower, going down the stairs toward the hole in the wall. Do you guys want to react to him, or do you guys just want to continue on your way up the stairs?
Did you just do my house when I go to New York?
Dario, Wilder, and PICKE.
I'm continuing my way up the stairs, but
Okay.
I wanna, as I'm like running by him, just say I think we're surrounded.
Okay.
Yeah, I also want to tell him I think we're surrounded. You should head up the stairs with us.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Where does she live?
So
My
yeah,
headphones just died.
That is our heed our warning, bro.
you guys just got upstairs. You're in level 1 of the tower again, right? Where it's empty. 2 sets of stairs, one going down, one going up. You guys want to just wait up here? There's a door to the tower if you want to close it. It was open when you arrived.
So she just takes care.
You guys want to close the entry door at the top of the stairs?
Would we be able to still see through it?
Nope, it's a wooden door.
Yeah.
You can keep it open for now if you want.
Or not for sure. Everyone, it was like after like.
Yeah, let's keep it open for now. No, we're gonna keep it open. But like, we're definitely standing guard at the front. All right, I'm gonna stand it right at the front door as I get up the stairs.
Okay.
But it was at the lunch table.
And I'm gonna let everybody squeeze past me and on in, and we're gonna discuss about a plan because, like I said, I think we're surrounded.
Okay, so I'll give you guys a moment to freely discuss then between PICKE, Wilder, and Dario, unless any of you three want to take a different action other than discuss. Okay, go ahead and
No, I
discuss
think
then.
that we should definitely, yeah, we're definitely surrounded, and I think that we should definitely take on the offense.
Yeah, we should.
Or the
like,
goblins are gonna come in, or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, what we need to do is we kind of just need to prepare ourselves for a defense. Is we need to lure them into the single file stairs, and then we just like huck them down from there.
Yeah, one by one.
We bring the fight to the front door. We bring them down to the small corridor and just take our chances from there. I mean, there's no way we're gonna win a fight. We don't know how many there are. There's like you said, there's at least 4, but there's probably more.
What are we gonna do about the second entrance?
The thing.
We don't. Well, that's
stairs
up to
right-
them down there.
Yeah, the stairs we low key kind of need to destroy. And we can use like all that loot down there as a lure. So like maybe we can camp out and just fortify. Because again, I don't really know if we're gonna get stampeded by 30 of them or not, but
Yeah. And then we're gonna try to warn anyone that's down there, or what are we gonna do?
well, I already told everybody that's down. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. We can just yell through the
No,
hole.
you yell. No, you yell through the hole. You yell through
Yeah,
the
we can
hole
yell
already.
through the stairway.
Everybody's aware of it.
Okay.
Yes,
No,
Yeah, we
you already did that.
Oh yeah, I thought I.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to halt you guys there. That's long enough. So the others can still play. I also recommend if you guys have a long conversation to have outside of this all, you can chat in the side chat too, right? In the play by post and converse there too, in between turns, right? If you'd like. You don't have to use your turn to, always speak, right? It might save you some time. Alright, back to the other crew, which is down in the cellar, starting with I think Grape. So Grape, you went down the stairs, and it wasn't long before I think someone followed you down. Was it Nikolai, right? So you were going down, you requested a torch, no one came, you went down the stairs yourself. Nikolai is catching up to you, and it's just a wet set of stairs going down into a lower depth, right? The trapdoor was open, you're just kind of descending, and you're entering into kind of a 10-foot chamber at the bottom of the stairs with only one exit to the east, which is through an archway with a set of double doors, a 7-foot wide archway a few feet deep into the eastern wall. So from this 10 by 10, you've got like the 7-foot wide, 3 feet deep tunnel to the east, and it's just an exit tunnel, 3 feet deep. At the end of it, of course, there's a set of double doors that are roughly 7 feet wide, or roughly 6 feet wide, 3 foot for each door of the set of double doors, right? So, that's it down here, and content-wise, there's nothing else of content. It's just this chamber is indeed flooded, though. It's decently flooded. It's maybe ankle deep water. Right, so not too bad. The rest of it kind of flows eastward out of here. Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna wait for somebody to come to the torch, but I can see the archway. I'm gonna go up to the door and try to open it with my pickaxe.
Okay. Yep.
Or maybe try to push it or get my pickaxe around the handle and pull it.
You can spend it.
Whether it's a push or pull, I don't know.
Alright, yeah, so you go up to the door, you're kind of spiking at the middle of it, is that what you said? Like hacking at the middle?
No. I'm trying to push it.
Oh.
If it's push and if it's a pull, I'm gonna try to put like the pickaxe around.
Oh,
the handle,
okay.
if that makes sense.
The hinges of the door are on your side, so it looks like it might be a pull door.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hook it around the handle, try to pull.
Rip it, yeah, open. Okay, sounds good. As he does that, what about Nikolai? What do you want to do when you get down here with him? It's pretty dark, by the way, Nikolai. It's dim lighting conditions.
Thinking I probably made a mistake, I shall go back up and rejoin where I saw was FODDUR.
Okay, so you're going back up. You leaving him?
Yeah, I'm not staying down here in the water.
Okay. Back to, let's see. Was it fodder? Yeah, fodder. You just picked up a tool near you, ready to leave is Tarmac. Entering the room right now is Babatunde. He's climbing through the entry hole, right? The hole that's been dug up by Grape. So he climbs that in. Fodder, you picked up, was it the pickaxe, right? And what's next after they pick up the pickaxe? Fodder, Kinyo. AFK? Alright, good to go.
Oh no, my bad. I was muted. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the hole and I'm gonna go regroup with the people in the upper area.
Sounds good. Yeah, you heard them all heading upstairs. So you climb out and you make your way up the outer stairs and up into the door, right up to the entry of the tower into level 1 where they're all at. Okay. Yep, you're doing that right now. On your way out, Babatunde was also entering. So Babatunde, you just entered the cellar. What's your move from here?
I'm gonna light up a torch.
Okay. Get a torch lit, and then what?
And then I'm gonna go down
Oh, the cellar. Okay,
the trap door, yeah.
sounds good. Into the trap door. Go downstairs. All right. Back to those in level 1. The bulk of the party now. Right. So Dario, Wilder, PICKE, you all entered. You all had a turn of discussion out here. It's about 9, or it's about 10 o'clock at this point. Entering the room right now is Fodder. By the way, the torch that was carried by Dario has gone out at this point. So you just tossed it to the side, a piece of wood, right? And entering the chamber is Fodder. He has regrouped with you guys. So you all 4 are together. Do you guys need more time to discuss the plan? Or want to get into position, take action, or something else?
Oh, they come through the door, we kill. That's it.
Okay, just
Just
form up
In
around the door.
position to stab. Yeah.
Yep, so you guys get into formation, just stand ready at the entry. If they do come inside.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean, I'm gonna like hide behind the wall of the door on the inside
sure.
if there is one.
There's no wall. Well, yeah, after the doorway, there's no like cover. You would just enter the room. So there's the wall beside it, the east and west wall. The doorway's on the north side of the wall, so you can flank the door.
Okay.
But I think most
I
of the
just
crew is
want to say, I
surrounding
think
it,
we should
right?
get 2 people to hold the front door. Since they don't really have a way up from the downstairs, I think we should take a group and go defend the upstairs. Or, I mean, go clear out the next level up.
Upper level.
Yeah.
So maybe someone keeps watch at the door, or a few keep watch here, and the others can do something, or you know, make use of the time, explore the upper level, see if something's up there.
Yeah, maybe there's more loot, you know. Actually, before I make that action, I want to correct myself, and I think we should just up and barricade. and clear out everything else in the tower, you know, and barricade, you know, just because it's like we don't know what's above us. We know what's below us. It's the loot and stuff. But now we got a hole down there, and as far as we know, we're surrounded now. Granted, we don't know if they're gonna attack, but I don't really want to chance it and just leave those opportunities open, you know.
Yeah.
I want to take one of these fronts, you know, so it's either we've like barricade the stairway going up and take the fight outside or from outside, or we barricade the tower and go up. What do you guys think?
Probably barricade the tower and go up.
Get the tower go up? Okay, that's one. Anybody else?
Yep, I agree with the barricade the tower and go up.
Everybody's like that? Barricade the tower, go up. Everybody cool with that?
Sure, I guess. But you know, like higher up is stronger monsters.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like we clear the first level and there's gonna be some more debris, you know, to use as barricade, I would say, you know. And we could just like clear out the first level above us. We wouldn't stay there or anything, but we would just like, I don't know, you know, barricade.
Sure. Yeah, whatever. Use like the old furniture, block it up. We can stab through
Oh,
the
and
doors.
I also-
If they come through the doors.
I also want to get a time check. How are we on time, Jim?
Game time wise, we've got about 30 minutes max to keep going. So
30 minutes max. I
Uh,
don't really know if that's enough time.
it sounds like we also might be having to either, if we're not seeing a chance of escape here, we might be held up at the tower. So your next game, if you want to continue as your character, would start at the tower, right? And the issue
Yeah.
mainly is supplies. Well, there's rations downstairs that can supply you. There's definitely some wood that you guys can probably grab. You know, shrubberies and thickets outside, inside old furniture, wood stocks and stores. And then maybe if you're brave enough, you can go out into the woods and get some wood, right? So for fire and heat. But yeah, you guys might have to establish a base of operations in the tower. Hold up here, right?
Mm.
So
I think so.
yeah,
Get through
I-
maybe twice.
I actually I'm gonna have to call it. I'm hitting some pretty bad traffic on the highway.
okay, yeah, no worries. Yep, we'll
Is that
come to
okay?
a wrap. Yeah, you're good.
I'm sorry, everybody.
You're good. Thanks for
No,
playing.
you're
It
good.
was
We can make
it was
this
fun
space
playing though. I
Yeah,
appreciate the
thanks for
session,
playing,
guys.
brother.
That was a fun group. Yeah, no problem, guys.
Take care, PK.
I'll be back in.
Yeah.
All right, you
Take
too.
care.
Man.
Yep. So
Yep.
as you guys kind of get ready to defend the tower, you kind of think about what you'll do in between adventures. You guys are planning to hold up here and prepare to defend and encamp to position, right? So PK is ready to just set camp here, right? Until we can maybe evacuate and get to a safer location, right? But for now, we'll have to hold up here, it looks like, from what PK said. What about the rest of you? Fodder, Wilder, and Dario. As PK is just holding up, he's standing guard now, ready to just kind of not die, right? Ready to just defend himself and survive. Do you guys want to make more progress? Do you guys want to look around a little longer for monsters or treasures to hunt?
No, Fodder is gonna camp out here too. We're gonna set up a camp.
Okay, so you and PK just kind of encamp the position, just kind of find a spot to kind of rest at, right, and defend. Fuel sources, food wise, we have food downstairs, possibly wood downstairs too. Water wise, there's the downstairs is flooded with rainwater that's just been sitting there for a while. I don't know if you want to just like boil that and drink it. That might be okay.
We got a beer.
Oh yeah,
We can
that's
drink
right. You got beer. Perfect.
We got a few barrels of water or something.
Yeah.
Cook up some water or something in a vase or a good pot. Let's see, Wilder, are you ready to wrap it up here too and just kind of encamp the position with the other two?
Yeah.
Okay. Dario, are you ready to just kind of encamp as well then?
Yep.
Or do you want? Okay, yeah. So you guys are just encamping at this point, digging in for the night, right? So, some of you want to keep making some progress. We do have maybe 30 minutes left to make progress. We run out of time. Your characters lose sanity, and we'll have to stop adventuring. They are no longer willing to, take any more risk, right? So, the dwarf Grape is getting close to the break of his sanity right now. He's downstairs by himself, but soon Babatunde enters with him, shining the light. So, he ripped open the door, or at least tried to. Roll a 6-sider, see if the door is freed or pops open forcibly. Because you're using a tool, it gives you a little more leverage, maybe, and at least you're not using your hands. You got a 3. All right. So because of that, there was default attuned 6 chance to rip open the door, but with a pickaxe in the handle, 2-handed grip, you had a little more leverage. I would say 3 and 6. So with the tool in hand, it actually helped naturally. It was an intuitive idea. You rip open one of the doors with your pickaxe. Babatunde gets down here. As that door pops open, the torch is lighting the way ahead. You see that beyond the double door is a great hall continuing to the north. So it's a chamber. You can see the south wall continuing for at least 30 feet east. And then the rest of the chamber continues north. The contents of this room, it appears that this hall of sorts is empty aside for these old rusty chains hanging from the ceiling, right? They're equally spaced apart, and hanging on them are rotted corpses, not of animals, but of people. Right, so some shriveled up, rotted remains of humans down here hanging from chains, right?
Does it go any further, or is that?
That's the extent. Every 10 feet, there's like a few chains, and on each chain, there's like human parts, like torsos and limbs, or entire bodies, right, hanging from the chains. So it stinks in here. As soon as the door opens, you get the smell of death, of rot, right, like a very old rot smell. It stinks really bad. So it just kind of violates your nose with the stench of rotting remains,
I'm gonna
right?
a
Rotting.
battle cry. I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna run at them. I want the whole bodies and try whack up my pickaxe.
Okay, sure. Babatunde, you want to charge them too with him and light the way, or something else?
Nah, I'll be lighting him the way from the double-handed door.
Okay. You'll wait there at the door as he charges in. Sounds good.
Yeah, but I'll have my short bow out. Like I'll put the torch. Is there a way I can like hold the torch with my teeth, maybe?
What? Like you wanna bite down on a piece of
It's
wood that's
rough.
burning?
No, but like I mean, there's a handle, right? I can just bite the handle and it'll still like work.
I suppose you could, but it could possibly injure or exhaust your jaw after some time. Is that okay with you?
I mean, I'll just do it for a little bit, just to cover grape, so I can have my bow out. I'll
Sure,
just do
yeah.
it for a little bit.
All right, yeah, you bite down at the end of it, right, so that the fires don't hit your face. So maybe at the very bottom of the torch, you put the end of the torch in your mouth and you just hold it like that because it's burning on the other end, so you don't want to melt your face, right? It's pretty intense heat. You have that in your mouth like a big old dildo, and you've got your bow in hand, arrow ready, right? Let's see. Well, as you do that, it's a pretty creative solution. Yeah, but now you can't really see too well, and you've got like this pain in your face, right? So it kind of works, kind of doesn't, right? The easier idea would be to maybe set it somewhere, right? So, maybe you'll hold on to it with your mouth for now. Back to the others upstairs. For the most part, they're all kind of encamping. I think we had one other guy that needed to take an action step, which is Nikolai. So as these guys kind of wrap up the expedition and are kind of getting ready to settle in for the night, Nikolai, do you want to just settle in with them? Just join them, or do you want to help the other two out? These guys still want to adventure. They're using up the last bit of game time. Gold.
Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
What's your move?
I was resetting my headphones.
You're good.
Right. These guys have stopped adventuring. They're basically partying down, sitting around a campfire doing fuck all.
Yeah, these
One
guys.
guy is heading out to die, yeah?
Yeah, a couple guys.
I'll join them.
Okay. Sure.
I'll join the one going out to die.
Yeah, they're downstairs.
go
You can hear
downstairs.
some yelling from downstairs. So you go right back down, right? You saw Babatunde coming down. You were about to leave. Maybe you go back down with him. You see Grape charging in toward a very disgusting room. As soon as you rip the door open, there's this kind of a stench in the air. It smells like, you know, someone's rotten meat, basically, like rotten pork, like
Or
stinky
they can be under the boards. But
hot pork, right? It's been sitting out for a while. It stinks really bad. It smells sour, right? So it's a very sour smell in the air. You push on in with him, it sounds like, with your spear in hand or the sledgehammer. Which one? Both have to be carried by hands. You have to drop one to use them.
I'll take the sledgehammer.
Okay, so you drop the spear, you charge in there with the sledgehammer, right? And yeah, you guys charge in the room, and you rush at the remains that are whole, right? And you start smashing into them with your weapons. I think the first to make contact was, of course, Grape. You know, you charge the closest one,
Yeah.
Grape, about 10 feet from you, hanging from a chain, and you strike it with your, is it the pickaxe?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you charge it and strike with your pickaxe, and nothing happens. You just strike a old shriveled up corpse hanging from a chain. It's a pretty gruesome sight, right? The corpse is that of a woman, from what you can tell. The hook goes into her back and out through her chest, right? So maybe some cannibalism was going on here or something, right? You're not too sure. But yeah, you struck her with the pickaxe, shriveled up human corpse, weathered skin, covered in, or just kind of dried up, covered in mold and such, right? It's all withered. It's covered and it's caramelized too. So whoever put these there here like caramelized them in some kind of paste, right? So it wouldn't like go bad easily. But it's rotted, it stinks.
I'm just gonna walk around like smacking all the corpses just in case they're not undead.
Okay, sure, yeah. Go around smacking corpses with your pickaxe. Plenty of corpses in here. This is a really big room. It's at least 30 feet east to west, and you do see the east wall, so it's confirmed 30 feet east. As for how north it goes, you can, when you reach the end of the torchlight toward the north, you can see an additional 30 feet, right, of dim light, or you can see an additional 30 feet due to your night vision. It kicks in, right? So in shades of black and white or gray, right? You can see the next 30 feet is still the same, right? So it's at least 60 feet north to south, and the north wall is yet to be confirmed. So it does continue past your night vision too, right? So in order to see the further up, the torch will have to move further north, right? So far though, this great room of 30 feet east to west is at least 50 feet or 60 feet north to south, continuing north, and it's just every 10 feet of the area has a few chains hanging and at least one corpse that you strike. So you've stricken at least maybe 9 so far, and if you want to strike the next 9, which are in the dim lighting of your night vision, right? You can do that too, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So that's
Except for
9,
sword.
or that's 18 corpses struck, right, with the pickaxe. And of course, Nikolai's helping you, so it speeds up the process. He goes around stabbing at them with his spear. And from what you can tell, all of these remains seem to be of one sex, which are just women, right? So they'll various ages and sizes.
Yep. After I do that, I'm gonna press on.
Okay,
See how
it's
far
too
I can go.
dark though. You want to
Yeah,
press
but-
on into the dark, or do you want to?
Yeah, by the way, as they were doing that, I moved in with the torch, like back to the normal handling. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing initially.
Okay, yeah, no monstrous threats down here. Yeah, so aside from all the corpses, there doesn't seem to be anything else in here so far. All right,
Yep.
so just a bunch of
Oh.
rotted human preserved remains hanging from chains. Nothing really valuable down here at all.
I'm gonna keep pushing up now.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
another door. I'll
Possibly.
do the same thing.
We're gonna come back to you guys, going back to the rest of the party. you guys are basically good to go for the rest of the game since you're just kind of encamping. So you guys will just basically. Oh wait, some of you wanted to explore the next level, right? Is that true? So for PICKE, Fodder, Wilder, and Dario, I think PICKE has dropped out, right? He's just gonna rest. Wilder, were you hoping to adventure further, or are you wrapping it up here?
I would, but not by myself, so I'm gonna just camp.
Okay, so you're willing to, but if no one else is going, you're just gonna camp out. Fodder, do you want to adventure a little further, or do you want to wrap it up here?
No, I'm just gonna wrap it up here.
Okay. What about Dario?
Hey, wrap it up here.
Okay.
You gotta keep lookout.
Yeah, you guys are free to go if you want. Otherwise, you're welcome to spectate. But thank you for playing, and I'll see you next time. For the other three, you guys can finish up your adventure. You've got a maximum of maybe 10 to 20 minutes left to continue exploring. Babatunde moves up with you guys, it sounds like, with a torch in hand. Is that right, Babatunde? So you guys can explore further?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, and you guys can see the last 20 feet of the room, which confirms that the north wall from the south wall is a total of 80 feet. This is a 30 by 80 foot chamber. And it looks like it's just, you know, it's an arched ceiling above you. The highest point within the center going north to south. It's supported by wooden beams every 10 feet or so, right? The wooden beams are kind of in the center of the chamber, supporting the arched ceiling. And then, of course, hanging from the ceiling, mainly toward the west and east, are, of course, those chained human remains. When you get to the far end, there's one other exit, which is in the far northeast. It's on the north side of the eastern wall, right? Very opposite side of this chamber is one other set of double doors. And yep.
I'll try to open it, but that's fine.
Unlike the other one that you opened freely, this one is different in terms of how you might open it. This one has a big old keyhole in the center, so you'll need a key to open this door. Or if you're a thief, you might be able to pick it. It looks like a.
Can I spot?
Yeah, go
Can I
ahead.
spot any hinges to bust open?
The hinges are on the other side.
Is a chest, right?
You can try to force it open, like you can break it, you can smash the lock off
Yeah, I'm gonna try to smash the lock off. Yeah.
with your pickaxe.
I
Just
have
destroy
a
it.
fucking sledgehammer. Let me try.
Yeah, sledgehammer's
Yeah,
pretty
I guess
good, right, at demolishing things. Pickaxe is good at striking. Yeah, sledgehammer, it's a lot of iron mass, right? Good for taking down a wall, right? For a chain, I mean not for a chain, for a lock, crushing the lock, yeah, it's pretty good. Just smashing it through the wood. So sledgehammer is pretty darn efficient. The pickaxe will put holes through it though, and, you know, we'll chop into it
Yeah,
basically.
let him smash it.
But he has more
Shall I
mass.
roll a d?
Nope, you don't even have to roll. It's not even a challenge, right? You swing at it and it just, yeah, the old it just maybe one or two strikes in, right? The first one like dents it in heavily and cracks it through the wood. The second one pops it off, right? Like smashes it through the door, right? So just a couple hits in and you bust open the door, right? Also painted on the door was in what might be blood or something, right? A dark kind of paste on the door. You see there's some writing on it, and it's pretty obvious. It's, you know, written in a darker paste on the wood. It reads, trespassers shall be flayed alive.
Oh,
So it's just a small warning on the door, right?
We're not trespassing, we're adventuring.
Okay, so you just forced your way in, right? And yeah, so door is forced open, right? And after you force the door open and swings open and all that, you've got a corner up ahead, a 10-foot corner. From that corner, 10 foot by 10 foot corner. From that corner, there's a tunnel or a corridor that continues toward the south. Okay, a 10 foot wide corridor continuing south. So you'll just past the door. Basically, is a corridor going south. basically, right?
Yep.
And with the door being opened, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
You want to go down this corridor? It goes straight south.
Wait, it goes down? It goes down?
No, it just goes straight south. It does not descend or
Oh,
ascend.
okay.
It's on the same level, and it's continuing southward.
I mean, if Grape wants to go, sure.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll follow.
You guys are going down the corridor now. Nikolai, are you with him?
I'll go with them.
Alright. So as soon as you enter the corridor, you can see 30 feet ahead. So far, it continues straight for at least 30 feet. You're going down, and about 20 to 30 feet down, you see at the end of the corridor, there's a stair going up. Okay, stairway going up. Besides that, since you see the bottom of the stairs, from the bottom of the stairs to the far north wall from where you came from, right?
Yeah.
You realize that the corridor you're in is a total of 50 feet long, right? Before you reach the stairs. So it's 50 feet. So you went down a 50-foot passage, and now there's a stair. The stairs seem to ascend. It continues maybe at least 20-ish feet south before you reach the next level. You guys want to go up these stairs?
I am.
Yeah, go back up. All right, so you're ascending the stairs. At least Grape is. Babatunde and Nikolai, do you want to go upstairs too?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay, so you're all going upstairs. And at the top of the stairs, we're going to roll a 6-sider to see if you hear anything as you make your way up. Roll a 6-sided die. This is a wandering monster check. I'll let you guys roll it. Alright.
I got
First
a
roll
2,
is
and I
going
have
to
a
confirm.
modifier.
Alright. We just need the first roll. Whoever rolled first, we'll take that. So it looks like Grape rolled first, so we'll take the 3, which indicates your group hears nothing out there so far. Or there's no encounter quite yet. So no signs of any monsters, no noises, no sightings, right? And you're at the top of the stairs, and from the top of the stairs, you're in a tunnel, a corridor, I mean, that continues to the east. It's a 20-foot corridor east, 10 feet wide. It continues east toward a 10-foot intersection from which you can continue north or south down another corridor. Another 10-foot corridor to the north, and another 10-foot corridor to the south, basically.
Really sorry. That was really quick. Can you repeat it?
Yes. So
I'll go now.
at the top of the stairs, right, there's a corridor going east. It's 20 feet long total, okay? At the end of the corridor, there's a 10-foot square intersection. From that square intersection, you can go north or south down a 10-foot corridor. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense now.
So you're at the top of the stairs. You got a 20-foot corridor. You got a 10-foot intersection. From that intersection, you can go north or south. That's the only way forward. So.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. You want to go north or south when you get to the intersection?
I'll go north.
Great. Yeah, I'll follow him.
North. Okay, so you guys ignore the south for now. You guys make your way north. All right. The north corridor continues only for 20 feet toward a 10-foot intersection. From that 10-foot intersection, there's a corridor to the north, and there's a corridor to the east, continuing for at least, 20-ish feet in which your torchlight reaches, right? So, do you want to go north or do you want to go east? They're just corridors to the north and east, so it's kind of becoming a maze. Right, you're at the next intersection. North. All right, when you get toward the north corridor, so still in the intersection, right? You can actually see the end of the north corridor. The north corridor is only 20 feet long. At the very end, there's a statue.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the statue.
Okay.
Is there anything notable on the statue, or any like markings or anything?
Yep. So you go up to it. As you're going up to it, let me describe the statue for you. You can still see it from the intersection. The statue is that of a child on an altar. And the child is just a torso and a head severed and limbs severed. So it's just a stone statue of a severed up child. on a small altar, right?
Um, does it?
Does it
I
look like
guess.
stone?
There's also blood stains on it. It looks like there
Wait,
are
is it
also
stone
blood
or
stains.
is it some
It's
other
made of
material?
stone. It's limestone
Okay.
or granite or no, it's just stone. Yeah, just some common stone material. You guys want to
Guess
check it
I'll
out?
let enough battle cry and I'm gonna try to smack it.
Smash it. Okay. So yeah, you don't know if it's decorative or religious or anything. It just seems like a very strange type of statue down here. Very evil, messed up looking one, right? So yeah, you go up to it and you just start smashing it with your pickaxe. As you do that, Babatunde, do you want to do anything down here with it? Or do you want to move on or keep watch?
I'll turn around and I'll keep watch.
Okay, you look to the south. Nikolai, do you want to do or say anything? You want to help him smash the statue?
No, he can smash that himself pretty easily. I would also be looking watching. How many exits were there? Was just the one to the south?
From here, from this intersection, you can go south back the way you came or east. To the east, it looks like it's
watch
a
each.
quarter going east, and there's a lot more debris in that quarter near the end. It's like a lot of more
I'll
rubble.
still keep an eye on the east.
Okay, yeah, the east quarter at the far end, 20 feet in, you can see more rubble on the ground. So far, the quarter's been mostly clean, right? Just dusty and no rubble at all. Just human-made corridor, right? Anyway, yeah, you keep your eyes east. Babatunde's keeping his eyes south. And Grape charges the statue, right? To swing on it. And, yeah, you get up to it. Somewhat blood-stained statue. It's just a stone altar with a severed up child, and there's markings all over it, right? In the child's flesh, right, of the stone. And you just start smashing at it, and yeah, nothing happens. You swing your pickaxe into it, it strikes. You make noise. What were you striking in particular? The altar or the child or something else?
I guess like wherever the markings were on it, I guess I'm just sort of smacking at it as hard as I can.
The markings? Various etchings in it, carved into its flesh, equally spaced, along its torso, along its legs. That's about it. You want to smash at those markings?
Yeah, and like the altar and just smash it. Try to
Okay.
destroy it.
Sure. Yeah. You do that. You smash it apart. You crack the torso. You crack the legs. And as you crack into the torso, something is inside the torso. You smash into it, and when it splits open and breaks apart, right? You smash the rock apart. You find in there kind of this massive rock that's kind of crystallized, right? In the torso area, crystallized rock formation. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try.
It looks
Actually,
strange, right? It's kind of crystallized, and it looks almost like
is it a gem?
it could be. It's like this strange crystallized mineral growth, right? Within the torso. It's about the size of a baseball. It's an orb-shaped crystal, but it's not orb-shaped, it's more oval shape. It's like an egg shape. Like spherical almost.
don't know. I don't really trust it. I'm gonna try smack. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try crack it in half. I'm gonna try smack it in half.
Smack it in half. Okay. Yeah, you just smash it in half then when you reach it, and when you smash it in half, it kind of just pops open and like oozes, right? So you smash it and it kind of oozes, and like this really dark red goop flows out of it, like an embryo.
8% egg.
Does it look dangerous?
It's very thick, the liquid, right? Just pours out, and you can see like an eyeball in there, like a very small eye of an embryo, like
I
something
knew
was
it.
cooking in
That
there.
little fucker. I'm gonna try whack it at the eye. That little shit.
Yep, you split the eye, you just make a mess out of it. Some kind of
I knew it was a trap.
demonic egg-looking thing, right? You just killed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just rejoin the others.
You smash at it.
Back up.
You guys can feel like almost like some warmth after he kills it. The tunnel's been pretty cold, and when that egg opens, there's like heat that exits from the egg, right? The egg like shaped crystal, and it like you can see like steam coming from it, right? As you smash it, and the embryo like you smash it apart, of course, it just kind of bubbles up and it pops and explodes with thick paste, thick blood, right? Like it was almost hardened. It was cooking in there. Right. Yeah, it's dead now for sure.
Oh my god.
Alright. You feel a sense of competency though. You feel like some heavy weight has been lifted from the area, right? With this kill. So you will get 10% of what that thing was valued at, XP wise.
That was a dragon.
Who knows, right? It was just an egg, so it's gonna be worth 10% of what it would originally become, maybe. So it was an easy kill. We'll do
Let's attack to the others.
you will get about
Would be the one.
for that kill you each, or it's worth a total of maybe 4-ish XP. So you'll get about 2, and if you want, you can give the other points to the other characters, right? Or you can take it for yourself. It's not a lot of XP, but it's just a little bit, right? For killing such a monstrous atrocity of an egg, right? Atrocious looking egg.
Can I like grab it with my pickaxe, the egg, and like, I guess.
The egg itself, the material looks like it's valuable though, right? The shell material, if you look at it,
Yeah.
right? It's like crystallized obsidian, maybe, you're not sure, right? Like looks pretty valuable if you want to take up the eggshell.
Yeah, we'll take the eggshell, I guess.
Yeah, I can pocket it for you if you want.
Yeah, I'll kind of grab it with my pickaxe, so I'll hook it out and look, drop it in someone's bag, I guess.
All right, Watchmen, roll a 6-sider, both of you, as you look and listen down your tunnels, your respective quarters. Things are quiet,
3.
fortunately. Nothing's happening. You don't notice anything down the various quarters, despite the sound and time you've been down here. All right, we are reaching the end of game time now for sure. So we have 2 minutes left. So we'll wrap it up.
Yep.
Have you guys head out. You can what's it called? Appraise your item on your way out, right? You can try to figure out what it is. These eggshell pieces. You look at the shards, right, and you realize it is indeed like crystal, like gemstones. You're looking into it. Just shattered pieces of gem, right, were used to create this eggshell or something, right? It's not super valuable, maybe, but one of you will appraise it. Roll a d20 as you identify the value of the eggshell.
I would like to reroll.
What's up?
I'll roll a 1d20. Yeah.
Yeah, appraisal d20.
That's a 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah. Plus my intelligence here.
No. Eventually, you guys would appraise it together. Or actually, technically, the only who can appraise it is the most intelligent in the team. So they get to roll the value of the gem. So, All of you roll a 6-sided to see if anyone is capable of appraising the value of the gem properly. Otherwise, you guys don't know the value, so it has no value. Right now, it has 0 value until you can appraise it. You can confirm what the material is.
1.
1. Okay, it might have been you actually. That's a success.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah. Okay, so you were the one to appraise it. So you guys do know the value, and you gain the benefit of its value upon recovery of the material. So it was indeed a pretty valuable material. A 14 reflects that it was worth the material that you collected is worth 100 coppers. So it's 100 XP worth of material of precious stone.
Wow.
Right. So you all got 33 XP for that for the recovery of the eggshell. So
Can you note to Ekin that me, Nicholas, and BABATUNDE, since we took the rest,
40
we
XP.
get the money when if we get back to town.
Well, someone's got to carry the eggshell. This is not sold yet. So who wants to
I'm
carry
just
it?
saying, can it be noted? That's all I'm saying.
Well, the XP is being taken right now. You're getting the XP for it right now. So because you're going back to a base, so you just can't sell it for money yet. You're all getting 33 points each. So yeah, Julie, you're at 36 now. Grape, you're at 40. NIKOLAI, you're at 50. 54. Oh no, wait. Yeah, 54. Yep. All right, pretty good. All right, you got a kill. You got some valuable loot. Somewhat. You smashed the statue, a very unholy looking one of a severed child. Right. So, chopped up kid on an altar. All right. Yeah. So you guys are outside, or back up in the tower. We'll wrap it up there. Okay. And you guys can further explore next time. Yeah. All right. Thanks for playing. I'll see you next time. Take care, brothers.
You too.
Yeah.
Please.